Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. Special show for you today as we close out the month of April. We've got a very exciting weekend ahead, actually, since these are the last 2 days of April. We're going to get you set up with, yes, a lot of brand new, but we also have some very, very exciting closeouts, clearance sales, all of that coming up. So awfully glad you're here because this is not a weekend you want to miss. 3 hours today, 3 hours tomorrow, and you are going to see some of the biggest values we've had, including classic favorites are back, your requests are welcome, but also a lot of brand new. And still, even if it's brand new, we're going to clear it out. So you've got amazing values coming your way on our favorites. Let me give you a little lay of the land of what's happening because we have yellow diamonds, and not the yellow diamonds you're particularly used to seeing. We have a very, very special selection. I'm actually going to bring you one of my personal favorites. I know this has been here with other assorted stones, but very rare to see with 3 big yellow diamonds. So what this does is create, instead of just one big stone like we usually see in maybe a 1 carat or so, we're going to bring you 3 stones, and it goes all the way across the hand with yellow and white diamonds. It is spectacular. I've had this ring with Paraiba, I've had it with Alexandrite, but been a long, long time since we've seen it with yellow diamonds. So we've got that coming up. I cannot wait to show it to you. The value is going to be incredible. And then along those same lines, we have earrings to match. So they're really affordable as well. So we're looking forward to that. And then we've got, there's a ruby here, and it's a 1 carat ruby. We're going to try to make ruby more affordable than we ever have before. And that is something to be said because this ruby is 1 carat plus in a bridge. We also have a tanzanite. It's an Asher cut. It's going to incorporate both yellow and white diamonds together. So we're looking forward to that as well. And there are even white diamond earrings. Now, I know we brought some studs the other day. We brought some 1 carats with a halo. I've actually got 1 carat total weights, but it's a drop style. So still really wearable. They're not a huge chandelier earring. It's going to be really great for those of you that want a classic earring, big diamond weight individually, but you also want to have just a little bit of something beyond just a basic stud. So just a subtle drop in a lever back. We love that. So that's coming up as well. And a lot more, because whatever you want to see, it's here. Let me know what you'd like to see. Tony was so cute. Tony said, because I have something that you might have heard of here. It's called the Wonder Ring. And just to show you how kind of a unicorn this is, for as classic as it is, Tony said before the show, he goes, you know, I've never seen that actually in person. So it's rare to come out, but we do have it if anybody wants to see it. So that's here as well, because that's the amazing pairing. And I am seeing yet again, I saw 2 more designers this past week do their own versions. And one was simulated stones and one was diamonds, but they weren't all that great quality. So if you need the ultimate stack ring or ring guard, we've got it for you. So it's here. And that we love to show if you don't have one yet. So let's get started. Oh, there's even a wide cigar band that's got a lot of gold weight and diamonds wrapping through it. So we have that as well, and so much more. There's a men's ring. We do have a mandarin garnet men's ring, and one more thing, yellow diamonds in a bracelet. 5.5 carats in yellow diamonds in a bracelet today. I am pretty excited about that, and it's a great value because you hear yellow diamonds in bracelet and you think, that could be $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. It's not, and look at the size of it. Oh, that's really, really good. So that's a large piece, and let me tell you, that really, now you're going, yeah, maybe $100,000. No, it's actually really, really affordable for yellow diamonds. So if you like yellow diamonds, make sure you're with me. That's coming up probably in this first hour. So let's get started. We've got an amazing kunzite to get us going here. It's actually a pendant of all things, which I'm really excited about this. And let's take a look at what we got here. It's item number 655. Just a quick one only here, so I wanted to bring it out on the early side. And of course, get requests in on this Saturday, end of April. And we're so excited you're here. And gosh, we got quite the show, but let me actually move this a little bit. I couldn't get it to set up to the point where it would show you the saturation and the neon to that stone. It's actually a 321 Asher, and it's got a little smudge. So let me get that off the surface of that stone, then we'll see it again. Now this one's in the yellow gold. A little unusual to see our kunzites in the yellow gold to start, but hey, you can go ahead and mix and match it as you like. So if you want to do something a little different, maybe white, not that a lot of gold shows, but still, we want you to have the perfect piece. And sure, yeah, I'm going to flash that yellow diamond bracelet. It's going to be here early. So like I said, we're going to have fights over that one. So I'll be bringing that one to you on the early side. But 321 is the Asher cut size, 13 points in diamonds. I'm already getting a lot of requests on that yellow diamond bracelet. I know a lot of you have been waiting on yellow diamonds. So in a bracelet, right? We've done a lot of white diamonds, but not much in the way of the yellows. So, and these are actually a little assortment of fancy colors. Anyway, we're going to talk about 321 first, and this has got almost like a tulip style is what it reminds me of. The way that the diamond's going to kind of, you know, wrap around it, and then you've got that bail done in diamonds as well, all pave. Let me show it to you from a distance here. We'll give you a length measurement, and also keep in mind it's got a good size bail. So if you want to put this with, let's say, DBTY or whatever else, a little thicker, heavier chain, you've got an option to do that here because the bail allows it, and it's going to be a really fabulous value. Let's take a look at the length of it. It is 1 inch top to bottom, and then we'll show it to you on the neckline from a distance away so you can really get the perspective. But it is a great value, and we're going to send it out on the early side here. Why not? You know, get the show started off right on a Saturday morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. Let's take a look at it from a distance away. That's what it looks like from a distance, so you can see it that way. It's got, you know, it's just amazing how here's a little bit less lit area, right, where I try on the earrings and the pendants for you. And yet you see what we mean by neon. We say neon when it comes to gems that are capable of actually looking a little bit more saturated with a little more glow when they're under less lighting condition. And that's what you have here, where you've got that almost more purple now than it is even orchid pink. So it's got a lot of those neon blues, those ultraviolets, those purples, those pinks. We've got one, it's not $9.99. Huge value. I know we've had a lot of kunzite lovers out there. You might have a ring already, perfect piece to match. Even if you don't have an Asher, because there haven't been many Asher cut kunzites, we'll go back up close too. But actually this is going to be a really special look here. And yeah, it's going to be going out for less than $888 or $777. Let's go ahead and send it on out of here right now. It's only going to be actually not even $699. Are you ready? These are the kind of values we're going to bring all weekend long. For the end of the month, clearing out as much jewelry as we can, and yet it is going to be $599. That's it. So huge value there, and it is going to be white, yellow, or rose, so you don't have to leave it the way it is. It's not where you see a lot of the gold, but still, we want to perfect it for you if you prefer. Maybe you're trying to, again, match something that you already have. Great way to go here, and we're going to make it easy. So $599, we'll give that a couple seconds, and that'll be gone, and then we're going to show, you guys ready? I'm getting so many requests on this bracelet, we might as well show it early. It's not going to last. 7 inches in style, solid yellow gold. I mean, it's heavy. I should have got a gram weight on this one. It's so heavy. And we'll get that too for you. So Savarite's here that's affordable. We also have a huge opal. It's a crystal opal. Mega deal. Cat's Eye Chrysoberyl. Doesn't usually, we don't get many of those. We've got one for you for the ladies today. So let me know who wants that kunzite, and let me go ahead and flash this bracelet. As a matter of fact, we're just going to get it out the door. And if we have, let's see, let me show this to you. This is really special. So want to show you, it's actually a mix of yellow and white and pink. There's a little bit of extra colors here. There's a lot going on in this bracelet. So it's item number 642. So really wide. And you know, that's really to show you how much gold. Are we getting a little static maybe, Tony? We'll see if we can kind of mess with the levels on the mic there. If it's a little static, I'm getting a couple of comments on just kind of a little static going on. But here's what we're going to do on a brand new bracelet where, first of all, this is all one. So you see how it's like right now a double-decker bracelet almost, where it's that stacked style. So you get this really wide presence. This is the one I had on from a distance. So you saw the width already and how powerful a presence it has. But it's also 542 in an assortment of diamonds. So you're getting yellows, which are very rich and saturated, I must say. You've got some light pinks and light greens, and also a few, I would say, that are bordering on just white diamonds here. But that's actually a better view. So if I can kind of lean it for you, which look, it's going to kind of stay. And you can see those colors really straight on. I cannot get over this. This is all the different colors of diamonds really within those pinks, yellows, and light greens and light blues here. I mean, it really is an assortment. 542 is the carat weight. So you're getting quite a few. But again, it's the way we arrive there at that carat weight. It's a nice large carat weight, yes. But it's also, this isn't, you know, there we go. I was hoping it would lean for me, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the back here, and then we're going to show it on the wrist for you as well. Look at how that's finished. So this is, first of all, a lot of gold. It's actually going to be, looks like just yellow gold. I don't see any white gold. That might just be white diamonds you're seeing there, but it's actually just solid yellow gold. There's a lot of it because you see how wide it is as a whole as this bracelet is, but you've got also quite a few bezel sets and then prong set stones as well that are within those marquise shapes. So it's really a mixture of colors. Now, this is why it's here early, because you know there's going to be a lot of people who are wanting something like this, because we know we have a lot of people who want pieces like this, ask for pieces like this quite often. We're very excited to bring it to you with 542. And remember, these are all natural stones. So whatever color, and it's kind of like, it's a little scavenger hunt of really exotic diamonds, because you're getting such a multitude of different colors together here. But at the same time, individual larger round brilliance all the way through the bracelet. They go from one end to the other. It's a 7-inch style. It does stay as a 7-inch style because it's a designer piece, so we can't change that. But it's got the most beautiful, easy to clasp insert closure as well. And then you're going to have, of course, that seamless solid look. We're going to show it to you on the wrist here so you see the size from a distance. Then you're going to see it. Just how also, I think that really important when you're wearing a bracelet is the fact that it's smooth for the setting. So the setting itself is really going to give you, when you run your finger or fabric, because again, bracelets, they're hanging out near our clothing. So we want to make sure that it's going to be smooth. It's not going to snag anything. It doesn't have any sharp edges. It's not going to catch on anything. That can be a problem when bracelets do that. It can mean sometimes we're just putting our bracelets in the box and leaving them there and not taking them out for, you know, the adventures of life. So we want to make sure that those little details are very, very important, and that's what's happening here. So we take a look at it. We'll show it on the wrist here as well so you can get an idea of the size, and then get ready because we're going to blow it out. So that's what it looks like from a distance. So you can see that really nice way that it's mixing and matching those different colors that you have. It's so wide, and then this is that closure. So one half of your insert closure here, the other half is here. I mean, really, is that a $100,000 piece? Absolutely. You know that. And then as far as a, again, it's going to lock in place, and then you actually have, I want to show you, this is really clever. When you want to keep a design element very sleek and seamless, you usually have a safety catch much like this, where it's a fold under, as we call it. So when you look at it this way, it's actually going to, you're going to insert your clasp on the other side. So it's going to lock. Then this bar is your safety closure. So instead of having an extra, you know, figure 8 on the sides, it's going to fold underneath so that you've got it hidden. So that's your lock, but it's really hidden from sight. So it allows the designer bracelet to be every bit as pretty from all the angles if it turns. So let's go back up close. I love this one, and we're going to blow it out. Should be $100,000. It is not. And again, really easy to do as far as that closure is concerned. And there it is close up, and we'll take it from one end to the other. So you can see there's the one end, and then going all the way through, I see an orange diamond in there. We see some of those light greens, different tones of the yellows. There are certainly pinks as well. And if we blow this out, can we get you a great value and a great home really quickly? I think so. Starting in a big, big way, but even though it's new, you're going to see a great value right here, right now. And I'll see if I can go ahead, and that's going to be a tower of diamonds and gold. And you know what I'll do? It's supposed to be $99.99 at the rock bottom. Let me help you. All natural stones, amazing look, lots of gold weight, which we're not even really talking about, because when we talk about diamonds, it's usually we look at price tags in relation to the carat weight. This is where I'm going to ask you, since it's so wide and 7 inches of solid gold, I'm going to ask you to think about all the gold that it takes to set this, and the fact that we're going under $99.99, unheard of value. You got to call me quickly. It's not going to last. It will never last. And I know how many of you want all these different colors in. If you have anything in rings, think about what that's going to match. Your white diamonds all the way to your yellows, your pinks, your greens, your chameleons, all of it. So instead of $99, it's not going to be. We're going to give you a better value. It's going to be flying on out of here. What if I tell you we make it under $1,000 a carat? Let me just show you from a distance away as well, so you can see one more time the kind of presence it has from across the room, what that looks like, what that gives you, how much amazing quality that is. And yet it's not even $54.20. That's $1,000 a carat. Not talking about gold weight, not talking about the types of diamonds that are here. Obviously, $1,000 a carat would be pretty impressive if they were just basic white diamonds. These are not. And yet, it's not going to be $5,400. It's not $53, $52, $51, or $5,000. It's going out early. You know it will. There's just too many callers who love exotic stones, but we never see them in bracelets, never, ever. And all around brilliant stones here, it's not even $5,000. It is $49.99 to the very first caller. What can I tell you? That's something that should never happen. So let's take another look at it close up. We'll see who's got it. And that's going to be our one and one alone. So huge value. And what a way to start a weekend when you've got all of those incredible natural colors of diamonds, different assorted styles, and it's under $5,000. That just should not be happening. And so much gold weight. Look at that. Each link. Oh, and by the way, there's that seamless, look at that fluid link that you have there. So it's well constructed. It's amazing as far as the feel. It's easy to put on as well. And it's $4,999. So let me know who's got it. There's only one. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to move. So that is the only bracelet that I have that has anything in the way of the yellows, but of course you're getting so much more than that. Did anybody get our kunzite pendant, by the way? Did you? Oh, who got it? Carolyn got the kunzite. All right, so that sounds good. Thank you, Carolyn. Enjoy. And then we'll see who's got our yellow diamond bracelet at $49.99. Huge value there. And it's still here at the moment. Maybe I showed it a little too early, but it doesn't matter. It's going to go. So we'll find out who's got it. And congrats if you do, because that is one of our serious buys of the day. Just want to start off a little bit early with it. Now, we also have, in the way of, you want to go stay in the exotic family, we can do that. We've got a cat's eye chrysoberyl. This is just too early to show that, apparently, but I got excited, and a lot of you were asking for it. So, hey, it's here. Yellows and greens and pinks and white all together. Now, here is that really rare cat's eye chrysoberyl. That's actually going to be a little bit interesting because you've got that diagonal, a little cool detail there that's slightly diagonal in its setting here, because these are natural stones. And when you get chatoyant stones, you know, we work with Mother Nature here. She provided the real rarity here with that phenomena stone, but you're getting something special in the way that each one is distinctive and different. This is that chrysoberyl material that's got a chatoyancy, so it's called cat's eye. It's item number 607, and we're thrilled to have it for you because it's one of those wild opportunities where you are getting a carat 04, so it is well over a carat, and then you've got that round, and then of course that really beautiful kind of what we call milk and honey in the trade, but it's really a yellow-green chartreuse kind of color here. It's a carat 04 with 26 points in diamonds, and there's only this one. So we promise a great value. That's what we're doing, even on the brand new that we've got for you today. So that is why we say, if you like it, call in on the early side so you don't miss out. This one's in white gold only, and then we're going to get to that really big opal coming up. This one is, wow, this is a beautiful stone. Let's take a look at it on. There's even some interesting scroll work and detail on the side profile that you're getting as well. You can see how really much of a standout chatoyant that is, in that sometimes they, you know, from a distance away, you start to get further and further away, they don't stand out as much. You can't see them as much. This has got that really defined cat's eye, which is almost like a little bit of a blue color to it against that backdrop of the yellows and the greens, and we'll blow it out right now. It's supposed to be $19.99. Let's help you. It's in the white gold only, and this is what I wanted to tell you about. There's a little scroll work detail and some mill grain, so it's almost a little touch of a vintage kind of aesthetic to it, a little bit of a kind of Art Deco kind of influence, but remember, it is brand new. We don't sell used jewelry. We don't sell anything that's been worn before. So this is where you get a really special stone, and it's going to be, you know what, blow it out, $9.99. First caller on the cat's eye chrysoberyl, under $1,000 for a truly rare exotic stone. We love having it. And then we are, again, verifying on that bracelet, so don't miss out. And then we also have a really special wheel coming up in every hour, plus a really, if you like big gold weights with a lot of diamonds, we are going to treat you to something special today that we have not seen. Let's get to the opal next, though. This is one of our larger opals. It's going to be item number $71.99. Major blowout price on a huge 10 karat 05. Now, when we say 10 karat 05, I'm going to start with this one on the hand because it's important. Because even when you hear over and over again, oh my goodness, there are individual rainbows. Forget about rainbow colors separate. There are like really beautiful ribbons of rainbows here throughout this stone, and you see it from a distance. That's a 1005. But wanting to start with it on the hand so you can see that it looks at least double that in its size. So this is definitely a cocktail ring if you've ever seen one, and it's going to give you color from all the angles. Isn't that what's great about an opal like this? Even from the very point there, from the profile, you're going to see rainbow colors. This is item number $71.99. I would not wait if I were you. I know you can assume, make assumptions all you want, but let me tell you, the discounts for this end of the month weekend sale is really going to be a little bit of a little like eyebrow raising, head turning kind of thing here. Don't even waste time getting on the phone lines here, because this has also diamonds, 18 points in diamonds. It's going to be in the yellow gold only, and what was a $39.99 opal. Crystal opal, blue base, rainbows. Let's take a look at it up close as well, though, because you got to see this. And I know that cameras are never, or television studios are never going to show you the true beauty of this opal, and obviously I'm going to have to zoom back. I'm going to try not to leave you here. walk around and zoom back, and there you go. That is truly one of the most spectacular crystal opals. Don't worry about the $39.99. Stays as it is. Got these little kind of almost arrowhead styles, the way the shank meets up with that opal. And this is on camera in a television studio, and look at how bright and colorful. Believe it or not, this stone looks even better in person. That's what they do. I know it's hard to believe that could get any better than it is, but it does. So you're looking at a very important stone. It's not $39, $29, or $19.99. And that really elongated marquise cut, very rare to see in a cabochon, very rare to see in an opal. Let's blow it out right now. Stays in the yellow gold. I'm still going to size it for you. The pavés on the sides, the basket work is gorgeous. And I'm going to make it $999, so that will guarantee it goes in fast. So these are the values I'm talking about. These are the ones that are happening. We started strong with that beautiful bracelet. Now we're keeping it going with fantastic pieces like this that are, again, we're in that phenomenal category here. Phenomenal opal, that's play of color, and oh, is it playing? I mean, it's individual rainbows. You have actual rainbow colors. Instead of getting a little red here, a little blue over there, a little green over there, purples and blues over on the far side. This is all beautiful rainbows together over and over and over through this beautiful 10 karat plus, and it's $999. We are not leaving that there. And I'm not one for opals unless they're really, really, really good. This one is really, really good. So $999, 30 seconds. Let's move. What are you taking there? What's Tim taking? Or Sean? Sean's taking something over there? So the bracelet is gone. All right. Bracelet is gone. Thank you so much. Let me know who got it. And then our cat's eye chrysoberyl is here, and this opal for the moment is here, but again, delay. So this is, don't delay time, because there's a little delay in the broadcast. That's why somebody's probably calling in right now going, oh, please let me get that bracelet or that ring. That ring is gorgeous. So we do have a big fire opal today. I've got a Savorite that's affordable, and we have our first ever black diamond slices. Those, we've had them in white diamonds from a great designer. We have black diamonds here that are free-form slices of diamonds. And again, one more time on the hand, because I know we had to zoom so far back. So just to get the full perspective of the size, there it is on the hand. So that is going to be, I think Edward's going to get it. I'm just feeling like maybe he's got it here. We'll find out. So I'm going to keep moving. We've got our Savorite next, and then I'll get you those black diamond slice earrings, which are really going to show off. We know that those natural diamond slices always give you a lot of surface area and shine. Wait till you see them in black diamonds. Oh my goodness. And they're really affordable. Do you have the opal? Congrats. The opal's gone. Let's go back to the Savorite. I'm going to have to zoom in quite a bit here, but perfect Savorite is coming your way, and a classic style. Man, that opal was good. Opal's gone. Bracelet's gone. The only thing I have left from the show is the cat's eye chrysoberyl at the moment. I don't anticipate that'll stick around either, but here we are with a really, really, really special Savorite. Let me center it up for you here, and that's going to be item number 589. A light 1 carat. It's a really pretty, it's a great cut too. It's almost like bordering on a cushion meets oval. It's a 78 pointer with 52 points and diamonds around it. Classic halo design. We love it. And it's going to be 52 in the diamonds, all big round brilliance, going around and around and around, and that is a special look. And then get ready, we're going to show you a wheel here in about 8 minutes when the bottom of the hour arrives. But this is very, very special, and you've got, oh my goodness, what a value. So this is the material out of Kenya. This is kind of the original green garnet that we've seen recently, of course, Miralani mints out of Tanzania. They're a different color. Savorite's tricky because usually they're a little too dark, right? They can easily get too dark where you don't see a lot of the green color, which is what you want it to be. Savorite's always a green garnet. But this is exactly, if you were ever to kind of capture an image in your mind of what ideal, best of the best Savorite would look like, it's this style, it's this color, it's this clarity. Tough to achieve in the world of this rare Kenyan garnet, which not much is being mined at all these days. So we're really thrilled to have it. If you're a real stickler about quality, this is the one you need. If you like the mounting, well, that's classic. Here it is on the hand, and it's supposed to be $2,499. So even more impressive when I can put it on the hand, essentially block any light from going through it. And then you see it from this distance away, and it's still got that clarity and that beauty. And it looks almost like sparkling as if it were a green diamond, but that is a tribute to the clarity you're getting as well. So the color, playing with the faceting, playing with the clarity, interacting together to give you just top-notch Savorite. And it's less than, okay, let's just blow it out. This is the weekend we're talking about. It's the weekend where you treat yourself. It's really about values and discounts. And you know what? I'll make it even easier than $2,400 or $2,000. I'll make it better than even $1,000. We'll just go ahead and offer it for $999, one caller only. And that can be changed. So any gold you'd like on that one, yellow, white, or rose, totally up to you there. And that will be $999. So then coming up, we've got a lot of people on the phone lines. Make requests too if you have them. I've got a gorgeous morganite. And actually I have a pendant and a ring. I'm so excited about this ring. But I know you got to put it up early because it's going to fly on out of here and it's going to be a lot of people wanting it. So let's show the black diamond slice earrings first. These are our first. It's item number 0039. I'm going to get them ready to show you here from a distance so you can see the length, because these are quite lengthy compared to what we've even done before in these designer slice earrings. So what the concept is really about getting a beautiful look here where you're getting a lot of diamond weight. Now take a look, because we've done these in essentially kind of a natural color of diamond. Well, these are actually black diamonds, and look at how they cascade here. It's item number 39, and that'll be 18 karat gold again. We've loved these designs in the 18 karat gold. So you're getting 18 karat solid gold. It is a carat 75 in diamonds here, and they're almost like a 3-leaf clover, if you will, right? So maybe not as lucky as the 4-leaf clovers, but it's meant to be a designer style that gives you a little floral here. So solid 18K, that's going to be bezels around each of those free-form diamonds. These are still natural diamonds. And of course, this time around, you're getting, first of all, this length, which is 2 1/4 inches with that gorgeous shepherd's hook. Yes, go ahead. Barbara got it? Oh, well, Barbara already bought the bracelet. She doesn't need to bribe me for a better price, right? But that was very sweet. Thank you, Barbara. Where was Barbara calling from? How nice. She's in where? New York. Oh, hi. Hi, Barbara in New York. Well, thank you so, so much. You're so kind, and thank you, and enjoy that bracelet. I hope I hear from you when you get it at home, and I think I'm going to get a rave review on that bracelet as well. So that is going to be going right on out. Now I have one on for you. I managed to put one on here while we actually hold one up. So this is what they look like from a little bit of a distance here, just so you can see how they look. So I'll just kind of, again, to show you that length and how that translates here. So you really get a good idea of what they're going to give you as far as that quality, that color. See how they still have that metallic sheen? We talk about that with black diamonds often, where you are going to get a little bit of that luster. It's a metallic-like luster that you get when you have black diamonds. These are all natural, so you've got that really good look. See how they almost kind of shimmer as if they are metallic or silvery in their style? We love that. So we'll go back to the hand here and we'll go ahead and blow them out. They're actually going to be really affordable for, remember, 18 karat gold and a carat 75 in diamonds. Yellow gold only on those, and actually it's going to be only, let's make them less than even $9.99. And here's the other one for you. Put them back together. So the match pair is back together and looking so, so good, but they're actually going to be, we'll make them $599 only if you like those, and just light as a feather. They're really fun for being a drop earring. I think I've said this before about other styles we've had from this designer, where it's like they give you really a nice kind of almost casual vibe, despite being longer in length. So I think that when it's summertime and we've got, generally the hair's going at least back or up a little more often when it's hot, and, when the sun's shining and it gets a little warmer in the temps, well, we really are going to see those gorgeous earrings move and how they dance, and how that, just again, when you want to feel a little bit fabulous and fun, but not necessarily waiting to wear your carat 75 diamond earrings when you're getting all dressed up, this is the way to do it. So $599 if you'd like them. Then we're going to move right along. The Savarite's also here if you want it, but I have this really stunning morganite, and I mean stunning. And if you're already kind of thinking about a morganite, my best recommendation, if you also love an emerald cut, is to call me now. Let's go ahead and move right back to the wheel. I know that Savarite's still there. I'm actually going to put up the morganite right here now. It's 697, and we'll move this aside, which is still here if you like it, and then look at this gorgeous emerald cut, super saturated, so much pink. So much even purple. There's a little bit, this is what I love when a morganite's capable of doing this, because it's not usually something we categorize as neon, but if you get a really nice saturation to your pink beryl, otherwise known as morganite, you oftentimes, well, wow, what is happening? This just reminds me when we had the Imperial the other day that was so pink, it was purple. That is what's happening here. Let me give it a little polish here. It's item number 697. It's a 3 carat 66. Oh my goodness. I love it in the rose. You don't have to leave it that way. I just want, there we go. Now it's looking good. So you still see pinky peach tones. You still get pinks. You get so much of that almost lavender, ultraviolet blue. Could this be any prettier? Private collection, yes. And then you've got the emerald cut, yes, showing off clarity, which is not, I'll admit, not usually an issue for this stone. But how about we frame it with 51 points in diamonds? An emerald cut is just glam. It's elegant, it's glamorous, it's rare, it's special, it's all the things. And yet, this is one of our very, very, very best. I cannot say enough about this except forget about the ring here for a minute. If you love the ring, just dial in. That is going to be what's so crucial here about this one because rose gold, white gold, yellow gold, I got to say I love it in the rose gold here because it's a great match. But this is rare. So if you are not willing to sacrifice any bit of quality in your morganite, and you know they're very, very typically so light and so pale, you barely see any pink at all. You barely see any blush. You barely see any of that really special, you know, peachy pinky that we love from this rare beryl. This is the sister to emerald and aquamarine and several others as well that we don't, well, we've had some rare red beryls, but not often. But that was where it was a 20-point stone for like $16,000. This is where you're going to get a huge value right now. And the very first caller, I can't say enough about it. Let's make sure it goes and keep that value rolling, right? Let's go ahead and show it on the hand though. I mean, are you seeing the purples? I'm hoping everyone's seeing that at home because that's what an emerald cut, yes, it gives you those blinding bright kind of neon lights, but it's also going to be that really, really special look. How gorgeous. I mean, just elegant, classic mounting here. It's like every time I move it, is it peach? Is it pink? Is it purple? Is it blue? It's giving you so many dynamic colors. It's supposed to be $33.99. That's what happens when you start getting over 3.5 carats in a private collection. Rare pink beryl. This one is not going to be anywhere close. So call me early, please. This has been a lesson already in the first 30 minutes of how important it is to dial early. That will continue to be the case here. And, oh, I hope you call in right now. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? Not even $3,000. Emerald cuts are very special. They're just elegant, and they pick up the light like nothing else does. It's just a cut that is always elegant. It looks like money. I mean, the emerald cuts, a lot of morganites are going to be beautiful no matter how they're cut, right? You get a good morganite in a great color. It can be a round, it can be a cushion, it can be a trillion. Oh, we had that, remember that to die for trillion we had a few weeks ago? Amazing, they always are. But if you want something specialty, you want something bold, you want that flash, that wow factor, you want to see the very, very, very best out of your morganite, this is the way to go in an emerald cut. And I'll tell you, we're not going to make it even $3,000, $2,000, or even $19.99. You haven't dialed in, do so right now. You're not going to want to wait on anything today. That's how quickly pieces are going to be going. You've seen it already. Pieces are flying out of here. We don't want you to wait on this one because it's not even $19.99. All you have to do is dial. Change the gold if you want to. You don't even have to leave it in the rose gold. I love the combination. You don't have to leave it that way. Take a look at it. It's not even 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, maybe $14.99 is going to do it. I don't think so, guys. We're going to blow everything out. I promised that to you on Thursday when I last saw you. I said, this is a weekend you cannot miss. And we're going to show it right now where it's not even $1,499 or $13 or $12. We'll keep going. We'll keep going until we make sure it goes out the door. It can't even be $12, $11, $10.99. I'm committed to making everything disappear. Okay, we know it's going to go at $999, right? Yeah. But how about this? I will save you an extra, extra, extra. But what can I tell you? This is where proof that you got, I'm seeing like yellow diamond colors now. Didn't see that before. Now I'm seeing purples, pinks, peaches, yellows, oranges. I mean, it is dynamic. You want to do better? Let's do better. It's only $888. That's it. Let me know who's got it. Let me know who's got it. This is it. This is all. I can't believe I just did that. $888 on that stone. Okay, here we go. Okay. I think 30 seconds, Tony will do it. I think so. $888. And then should we get to a little wheel? We got a little wheel deal coming up in just a couple of seconds here. 28 seconds away. I'll put up, oh, it's a big wheel too. And we got a big diamond ring. Totally Lolo style. Totally. Oh, yeah, we're going to show you a lot of great pieces. Turquoise, gold, and pearl. and a pink zircon and a big diamond ring. I think our black diamond earrings are still here, I think. So can still grab those if you like. And then here we go, $888. All right, let me know if you want that one. We're verifying, but I'm not sure if that's gone as of yet. Hold on, maybe it is. And then Savarite's still here. You guys ready for the wheel? The wheel. Oh, and there's a pink diamond piece that has the most pink diamond pave I've seen yet. The most I've seen yet. Did you guys see this? Speaking of rose gold, this one does stay as rose gold. The next one I'm about to show you. What do you think, Sean? Pretty cool ring, right? $888. Yes. That's gone. That is officially gone. Take a look at this. I'll get to the wheel right after this one. Hello. Pink diamonds over a carat of pink. I know I should be talking about that center stone because that's usually where we begin. But in this case, we got to talk about that pave band. Item number is 593. Welcome to Saturday. Glad you're here. What a special show. And things are selling. So that's because I promised you they would. The price tags are unbelievable. Here's our well, it's 18 karat first. So it's rose gold and white gold, mostly rose. It stays as is. This one is that dome style band. I have not seen us do, and I'm talking since 4 years we've been bringing the natural colors of diamonds. Started with the yellows, then brought the fawns, then brought some champagnes, then got into the pinks. Look at this. This is why it's mostly rose gold, is that it's pink diamonds the entire one side all the way to the other, pave around the edges as well. So you'll see them a little bit from the profile. That is 101 of natural pinks. I'm starting there because that's that. Again, I've never seen this before. We've had up to, I think, remember 87 points in pink diamonds as accents, but nothing up and over that 1 carat range. Keeping in mind, of course, that when you get a 1 carat stone in a center stone by itself, individually, it's like $65,000. Here's where you're also getting, though, a 14-point rose cut. Isn't that fun? The middle stone there is a pear shape, but it's also a rose cut. Think of it almost like an upside-down cut, where it's almost like you get a culet at the top. And what is that little, I gotta get that little fuzzy wuzzy out of there so that I wanna show you that side profile. Still don't get it. And it's impossible to see it in real life, but up close on camera you see it. There's that fabulous cutting though. See how it almost comes to a point? So it's very, I like to call it the prismatic cut. There are also white diamonds, 7 points around it. So that'll be your white diamond halo around the rose cut center, which is a 14-pointer. It's still a natural diamond. It's just cut in a, well, really it's one of the more original ways we used to cut diamonds back in the day before they knew about, you know, all the physics behind how to cut a brilliant cut. So it kind of goes back, but in this case, it's really just giving you a look. It's giving you an aesthetic that's a little different and dynamic, really unique and bold, and yet it is going to be really affordable for what this is. And let's take a look at the inside because you've got a great finishing on the band. So it's, oh, even got a little infinity style going on. Maybe that's got a little meaning to you. That figure 8 east-west infinity design on the inside. You can see the rose gold. It does stay that way. So primarily the rose gold is just the white diamond halo and center that stay in the white there. And yet this is going to be one of those everyday, easy to wear. Look at how they round out the sides there. So that's what I mean by profile view. You're getting pinks all the way through the profile. We only have one. I'm blowing it out right now. This is a huge value. Keep in mind, it's a carat 22 in total if you look at the total diamond weight, but we have to separate it because those pinks are so important, and that is, as you see, by far the majority of what you have there in this ring. I cannot get over how easy to wear. I mean, to do this kind of subtle, medium-sized dome style makes it easy. It makes it comfortable, and we're blowing it out right now. It's not even going to be that, I'm not sure about the $69.99. I mean, I get it. It's got a carat 01 in pinks, all natural, no treatment whatsoever to all that pink pave work, but it's not going to be $69.99. I got to do you one better here. And we'll make it fly. It's going to be $1,999 instead. So that makes it a lot easier. There's only one, so it stays as is, but we're going to size it for you. So that is about as easy as 101 in pink diamonds will ever get. And let me know if you'd like it for $19.99. Great wheel coming up. It's a big jumbo style wheel. We've got all the big rings coming out, but that is not going to mean a big price tag. So $19.99 on this one. 101. How about that, guys? Pink diamonds. 101. I mean, I'm skipping the rest. 14 points. Sure, there's a really nice rose cut centered up diamond there. It's got white diamonds on the sides of that. That's elevated a little bit over your pink pave to really just make that, you know, just stand out. But $19.99, that should go. So I'm going to start this wheel, and I'm actually going to show you this ring is a kind of like a skyscraper ring. It's a really cool, how about 5 rings in one? Does that sound like a good idea? A lot of times the way we price things, they feel like 5 rings in one. I'm going to show this by itself because it's a little specific. And it's a specific in the size because I can't size this because of the width. So I just want to show this on its own before we get to our wheel. It's 7434. I get it. It's a little bit of a Cinderella situation because we need somebody to have a finger on their hand that accommodates a size 6.5. Now, it also, I will say, fits slightly more snug than a 6.5. Usually a 6.5 would swim a little bit on me because I am a true, these days about a 5 3/4, 6. But I will tell you right now, this is so wide, and you guys know this is a rule probably already. When it's a wider ring, it fits a little more snug. That's when we would usually say size up. Since we can't size it and it stays in a 6.5, it really fits more like a 5 3/4. So I realize that's not going to work for every single person watching, but if it does work for you and you like the design and you want 68 points in diamonds and a lot of gold because it is all one ring, but it gives you that stacked look, but they're separated, also anchored in the middle by one solid band, then the other 4 are going to be kind of like an open cuff style. We'll show it up close here. It's going to need some zoom back. By the way, that pink diamond band ring is still here if you'd like it. But let's just, hope to get this one out the door. That is why it's so significantly discounted. There it is where we had a big ring sitting already, and look at how much larger this is. And then there are also bigger diamonds that are really centered up on each of those individual sections, if you will, kind of like our end points there, our end caps to the ring. There are bigger diamonds. It's not just simply about pave. So we have one, it stays in the white gold, it stays in the 6.5. So let's just blow it out because I know it's been $39.99. Given that it's so specific though, that really means it does have to come down. I mean, we understand we're working, against kind of a 1 in a million here, and maybe it's meant to be. If you really like, and again, this would be also middle finger or index finger worthy because it is so long. So think about that. If you're, usually that's not a pinky ring, right? Not typically. A little long might be the length of somebody's pinky. So instead, I really recommend it for the longer fingers of the hand, whether that's your ring finger, that's where I like to wear longer rings, but also middle or index. Think about that if that works for you. But it's going to be, blow it out, $9.99. If you like it. Just a huge value. Obviously, that's a lot of gold to get for $9.99. It's well under the cost, but it's a really unique designer ring, and we just want to bring that out just in case that's going to work for somebody today. I hope it does. It's $9.99, so that couldn't be a better value, and there's only one there. So we'll give that 30 seconds. Then we're going to show you a quick little trio. This is my wheel coming up, and they're all bigger pieces. And for those of you that have been asking lately for golden pearl, I have it. Big turquoise, I have it. Pink zircon, that's what's coming up too. So excited for whomever got that morganite. Great job on the morganite. Well done there. Okay, trio coming up. I shouldn't say little, it's a big trio. And also men's mandarin. There is a men's mandarin. That is not something we see very often. And it's a round stone. It says oval, but it's really, I guess it's a roval. We will flash it so you can start to think about this one. Here's my men's mandarin that I have coming up. Yeah, it's a roval. It's right in between an oval and a round. It's not a perfect proportion for an oval, but it's not quite a round, so that's what we call a roval. So that'll be coming up. Let's go to, here we are, the wheel. This is where we start. Oh my, one of the prettiest zircons, because it's not just a pink. It's like a pink, orange, golden mix. It's got a little bit of multiple colors. It's really, think Padparasha, like in a sapphire, but it's really rare to get a zircon. Then we have the big turquoise, and this is a 546 round turquoise out of the Sleeping Beauty mine. And actually, I'm going to show you a golden pearl here, and that's an 11 millimeter, and that is going to be, boy, these are all, told you, they're big rings. Put the turquoise up front. Believe it or not, that 5.5 carat turquoise is probably the smallest in stature. And look how we've dressed up the golden pearl. That's not just a golden pearl that's really rare in its own right. That's a South Sea 11 millimeter, but it's got yellow and white diamonds around it, and there is that Padparasha-esque color that, again, is zircon, so we wouldn't really call it Padparasha. Padparasha applies to the world of sapphire, but what's beautiful about it is it's got that pinky golden tone, so that's usually what we see out of the rarest sapphires in the world. It's a magnificent wheel. Just again, reminder here, jumbo rings. They're larger rings, should be a lot more money than we're going to offer them for. That's the beauty of having a little clearance end of the month sale weekend like we have going on right now. So I would not wait. If you like any of the three, you know what to do. Also, how about this? We're changing gold on any of them, which is a little more unusual and unique. You wouldn't expect that all the time because, especially with a golden pearl, we're going to change the gold even with the yellow and white diamonds. Now, there are certain recommendations we make. I think with the golden pearl, probably best off to leave it the way it is in that yellow gold. If you want to, you can change it. As far as the zircon is concerned, the zircon is going to look good in anything. because it's got this multi-tonal blend of colors. So it's really pink meets orange meets golden. There's a little bit of like a lavender color in it as well. So that zircon, it's in the rose now, it's gonna look good in anything. Same with the turquoise. Now the turquoise, probably your best bet is either the white gold or the yellow gold. I love a turquoise and yellow gold. I think it's such a great contrast and richness for that stone. When you get the best of the best in color and Sleeping Beauty, that's what this is. So white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, you choose it on any one of them. So we are still, with these tremendous discounts we have and these drops in prices, we are still bringing them down to a crazy low price and still offering for customizations like your gold color and the size of your choice. So all you have to do is dial in early. Please do that now. Take a look, and they're all coming down to one low price. So that's the best part of all. Doesn't matter which one you like. They're the same price today. And again, we'll talk about diamond weight here. Actually, interestingly enough, the diamond weight on the gold and pearl is, we break it down, it's 24 points in the yellow and 46 points in the white. So because you see there's 2 rows of the white diamonds and then the one in the middle of the yellow. That's really an outstanding piece. That is a $39.99 ring. And how great a value is that, by the way, at $39.99? I think we can all agree, probably nodding in agreement right now, that's a great value at $4,000. That's not wheel appropriate. We've got our first hour here. We got people, I need, you know, again, you've seen how quickly things are going. We know you recognize the value when you see it. The zircon is a 261, round stone, 56 points in diamonds, a double halo, but a little lacy style to it. This is a classic halo to go with your 546 round Sleeping Beauty, 22 points in diamonds in pave. White, yellow, rose, white, yellow, rose, white, yellow, rose. And guess what? You have white, yellow, rose. So hopefully you can imagine, with the 3 gold colors up here already represented, hopefully you can imagine your piece in the different gold color easily here with all 3 choices on the wheel. So one price. Get on those phone lines. We'll make it happen for you. And we're going to be trying them on for you as well, which is important to see the size because that is so impressive. But they're not even $39. Half of that price is $2,000. We could leave them right there. Don't you think we could sell those out at $19.99? Because I feel like we could. They're all really important, high-style pieces, right? They're really good. Instead, we're going to make it even better than $19.99. This is why you call early, because your piece is probably also on somebody else's radar. For example, here's that yellow, that golden pearl, which, oh my goodness, what size is this? Oh, okay, this is a really small size right now. Not a problem to size it. That's good news. But there you can see what it looks like on, so you can really get a perspective there. Okay, so I'm not doing $19.99. You demand a better value? Good, so do I. So here's what we're going to offer instead of $19.99 on any one you want. This is the turquoise. I'm just going to try them on right now because you need to see the size. It's hard to imagine when they're all together on a wheel how important and sizable each one is, but now you get a better idea. And it's not going to be $19.99 either. $18.88, $17.77, nothing of the kind. I love this in yellow, by the way, so think about yellow, white, rose, turquoise, good in anything. And then here we go with the zircon. The zircon has maybe the widest halo of them all because it starts with that 3 carat plus size. That's a 3 carat, or rather 261, and then it gives you that really expanded halo, double halo with that, and it's not even 17, 16, 15, 14. $99 for any one of these 3. Now I'm seeing more of the golden colors, aren't you? Like a bronzy, almost red combination there, which totally changed from just one subtle difference in the light to another. So that's really a fascinating zircon, and yet it's not even $14.99 a piece. $13.99. We're going to blow them out right now. This is what this weekend is all about. Your greatest values we could ever bring on anything you love, as long as you like something. And I got to say, if you like it, try it. Because I think when you see these and feel them at home, and you see how big the pieces are, and you see how grand they are. Granted, if big jewelry is not your thing, this is probably not your wheel. But if you like a bigger piece of jewelry and you want impressive, important presence to your stones, I mean, this could not get better in quality. The individual gems, you've got a gorgeous golden South Sea pearl. That's all natural. This is not a coated, dyed, treated pearl. It's huge, and it's all natural. Rare as can be South Sea pearl. You've got the turquoise. You know how tough it is right now to get anything in Sleeping Beauty, but to get a 5 carat 46, surrounding it with diamonds, that's pretty impressive. And then we've got the zircon, which out of all the zircons we've had, that's probably the rarest color combination we've had, and nothing up here is 13 or 12 or 11. Our phone lines are about to be really, really, really rocket, as they have been all day, because look at the values. It's not even $1,199. Take your choice of. Change your gold. We will make it exactly for your preference, whatever makes it perfect for you, and it's not even $11 or $10.99 a piece. They're in solid gold. They're really unique stones, and they're all those customizations we're going to do, and they're not even $1,000. Take a look at them. We're going to make them $999 while they last. That's it. Any one of the three you want, $999. That is a mega, mega, mega value. So huge moment for our lovers of the finest and rare, that beautiful, unique material we love. And yep, it is going to be $9.99 a piece. Let me know, last call, then we got to move. $9.99, 60 seconds, I think Tony will do it. And remember how many diamonds you're getting with this golden pearl. That's the 11 millimeter round. Perfect, perfect, smooth knacker, round size. I mean, really? Look at this triple halo. A total weight in diamonds that is 70 points of yellow and white diamonds. It is exactly 70 points in the diamonds. I mean, that is gorgeous. That's going to be the zircon, remember 261 there, and that's going to have 56 points in diamonds. Then we have the turquoise, and that's a 546. One of our, I think it's actually our largest left at this point. Loving that. Okay, so are we ready? Last call, last chance, $9.99. Take them. We got about 30 seconds left, and I'll try them on if you need to see them again. We've had each one on the hand separately. We'll go ahead and do that again. Remember, gold color is up to you. Size is up to you. There's no restrictions on the sizing of these rings because even though they're bigger pieces, they all have really classic bands in the back so they can easily be sized up or down as needed for you and wherever you want to wear it. They are bigger rings altogether, so maybe you're thinking middle finger, index finger. Certainly would be appropriate there, but again, we take care of the sizing, so why not have it custom made for whatever you like? Hey, operators, what do we like off this wheel? Let me know if they're sold, okay? So I can take them off the wheel because we need to hear from you. And I know we've got every single line and then some locked. We got backed up calls. Anything off this wheel, guys? Every line locked? Does anybody want anything off that wheel? Turquoise again. Yes, here's the turquoise. And remember, this is item number 207. It's white, yellow, rose. This is a perfect pave halo. That's the 5 carat 46 round. Which one do you like? Let's try on the zircon again. Turquoise is on the hand now. Remember, that's the, I don't think anyone was expecting that price. Now this price is up here. Everyone's like, okay, now I'm serious. Now I need to see these again. Are they really as big and bold as they look? Yes, they are. That's our 546 turquoise with the diamonds. That's going to be 22 points in the diamond pave. Then we've got the zircon going on the hand again. Remember, this is that really peachy, pinky, red, purple, kind of a mix of the different colors and tones together in a zircon in the round. That's going to be item number 12. That's actually 1111012, by the way. 1111012 goes way back. That's going to be our 261 with 56 points in diamonds. It's in the rose gold right now. You can change that as well. It's going to look like super perfect in any gold color. $9.99. And then we're going to go to that golden pearl one more time. Just a smaller size right now than I wear. It's about a 4, but again, any size you need. And that is the one. I'm a little surprised. That one is still, I think they're all here at the moment, but verifying. That's a really important golden South Sea pearl. You just don't see a lot of those. That's an 11 millimeter. It's stunning. It looks like spun satin finish gold. Sean, are you taking any one of them? So they're here. All right, jumbo stones, maybe too big for our audience today so far. Well, we've got a lot of big jewelry today, so I'll try to get some more kind of petite pieces as well, but we've got a lot of big pieces. Don't forget yellow diamond earring, spectacular. We've got the 3 stone. I promised I would flash this for you. Let me show you my favorite ring of the day by far. I've always loved this ring. We've had it with Paraíba. We've had it with Alexandrite. Now we have it with yellow diamonds and 2 different tones of yellow diamonds. That ring goes all the way across your hand, and we're going to make it, I'm going to try to make that affordable because I love it so much. And then how about our men's mandarin? We're going to show that next. And then also, you know, we had that morganite go very quickly in the ring. Let me show you what we have in a pendant here for you. It's going to be item number 4701. That's where we're going to go next. I just thought if you missed out on the morganite, I know some of you did miss out on the ring, or you want something, maybe you were lucky enough to get it and you want something to match. This would be the pendant I would recommend for you, and it's going to be item number 4701. It does stay in the rose, so even though the ring we could have changed for you, the pendant's actually going to stay in the rose gold only, and this is really, really important. So I'm going to move those aside, and they're all still here, I think. Did anybody take anything off that wheel? No? Golden pearl, turquoise, maybe? Verified? All right. So here we go. Gosh, I thought you'd like that wheel. I don't know, my radar might be off today, who knows? But this is gonna be, I know it's been so long since I've been here. Just haven't seen you guys in a day. But here we are, let's see, 4701, so it's a 303. Similar size to what we saw in the ring, but a different cut. This is pure pink tone, by the way. This really looks like pink diamond meets bubblegum pink diamond, but it's a morganite, so it's beryl. And it's a 303 in rose gold. This one stays as is. Wait till you see this because, hello, it has pink diamonds around it. It's gorgeous. This is sometimes where we say, oh, hey, there's rose gold, so a white diamond might look a little pink. No, these are actual pink diamonds that are natural around it. In the pave, and notice how they had to use different sizes. Even in the bail, they use larger and smaller diamonds to really mix it up, finish it beautifully, give that square cushion some interest by giving it, again, squared off style around it, but giving it points that are almost floral. They're scalloped a bit. It is beautiful on. Let's show it from a distance here first so you get a size perspective. And then you're going to be, I think, loving this value because I got to take $17.99 and flip it. So 303. 16 points. It's that true pink. There is no peach to the stone at all. It's all, if it was, it would look a lot like the rose gold, but it's a true pure pink. It's 3/4 of an inch top to bottom, or maybe actually closer to 7/8 there. And then we'll show it against the neckline coming up, but it's not $17.99, so don't worry. I've got that value on the ring, which is, you know, gone so quickly. So let's try to help you out if you missed out on that previous morganite. You want something kind of similar, or maybe just a big, bold style to get from a distance. You can see how bold that is. Now, so what they did was it's still a square cushion, but you can just see it's angled a little differently. So it's not just a complete squared off style. It's actually angled, so it's more like point to point, as I call it. So like a northeast, southwest point there. And it's a really, really, really special value because it's not even going to be $1,500. Let's make it a real easy deal. Take a look at it close up one more time. We'll see if anybody wants the morganite pendant here, our big 3-carat 03, and you know what? We'll make it easy. Pink diamonds too. So an upgrade there. I was going to do $9.99, but I still have $9.99 pieces from that wheel still here. So instead of $9.99, let's make it even better. Even better. And that is truly, do you know that when we have these pink morganites typically of this size, I have a whole list, and it's not a long list. Don't get me wrong. We haven't had a lot of these pure pink morganites, but in the past, when we've had the pink morganites, especially in the 3-carat size, not a 1, not a 2, something significant, when we've had these on the air, they have gone, and I've got actual verification in our system of where those pink morganites have been. They're really, really pricey because this is the ultimate level of rarity in a pink beryl. And I know we say pink beryl, but the truth is they're usually the lightest, most pale shade of like a muted blush. Think of like barely there, like barely like a real fine, almost like a nude color, and almost like a sheerness to it. When you see the ultimate pink, that's when you get the wow factor. That's why they're private collection. These are only here, and it's not even $9.99, and this is with pink diamonds around it. So we really are emphasizing, hey, we're lucky enough to have the pure pink morganite. Why don't we just add those really, really rare, precious pink diamonds around it that are also all natural? And you know what? It's not even $9.99. Let's help you out. Big sale weekend. We're about to enter hour number 2 of our big end of the month sale weekend. It's like a bye-bye April deal, and we are making sure everything goes, and this is one of them right here. It's not even going to be $9.99 or $8.99. This is for the first caller who loves it. Rose gold only, so that is where it has to stay, but that makes sense probably when you figure there are pink diamonds in it. You probably understand why. Rose gold is always the best choice. It's very seldom we ever see a pink diamond that's not in rose gold, and that's because that's what's going to be the best complement to them. It's $888 if you'd like it. We'll give it a final look. It's going to be 60 seconds. We'll try to fit one more thing in here before the top of the hour arrives as well, but that is a really, really good look, and $888 gets it to you. So call and ask about any of those pieces from that previous wheel as well, because your favorite might still be hanging out here. I know a lot of those pieces may have gone since we had it up here, but still check. It's worth checking, right, to make sure you don't miss out. Now here we go. Lots and lots to get to. We got about 50 seconds left on that one. And yeah, pink diamonds at 16 points there. Bigger and smaller and not easy to create. Do you have that one? We're verifying on it right now. Let me know if you've got it for sure. And then we're headed on out. We still have a couple pieces left from our first hour. Cat's Eye Chrysoberyl is here. That was under 1,000. We've got the big pink diamond. Hey, I think this one would look great. If you have that pendant in your sights, well, think about this ring. Here's a lot of pink diamond weight. You could get that ring to go with it. That was that pink diamond dome style with that rose cut center diamond. And then we've got more in the way of wheels throughout the show, but 20 seconds left on this one. And then we're rocking and rolling. And one fire opal that, so I've had a lot of requests for a big fire. Nope, so it's still here. All right, you talked them out of it, huh? All right, coming up. Was it the rose gold? Yeah, got to stay in the rose gold on that one. All right, so that's still here. Well, okay. Well, we'll try another one. I've got a fire opal here. Now, before you see this, and the second you hear large fire opal, you probably think, I already know where that's going to be, because every single one has been this, like the same price, $49.99 and up. Is that stunning or what? Can we just say, This is why the fire opals we've had, not the small stones, it's a totally different world when you get a 40-pointer or a 50-pointer, which is what we usually have, versus when you get up into these really wild sizes. We know that opals are going to look double what they weigh. This is a 3 carat plus already. So I had a mission. I have been showing you fire opal after fire opal of this size that look just like this, that really undeniable, oh my goodness, can't beat it color. Every single one's been $49.99 or more. I wanted to make one of these affordable. So this is going to be it. We're taking this little, end of the month sale weekend, and we're taking even these really high-end superstar pieces, and we are making them so affordable. So if you've wanted one and you want not just a little discount, not just a couple $100, you want a drop in the price, this is it. It's item number 485. It's one only, it's in a bridge. It's even an unusual cut in that it's a square cushion cut. So you're getting that unique factor, square cushion, 311 is the size, diamonds running underneath it, 3 rows in diamonds that run all the way underneath, that's 67 points. So why have the bridge? Certain pieces look like they were made for a bridge. This is one of them. Because there's a glow about this stone, but at the same time, there's a transparency. So you're actually going to see the diamonds. I said this the other day too. It's almost like the fire opal is acting as a magnifier for these diamonds. When you look through it and you see the diamonds within, it looks like the diamonds are bigger than they are. So it's a fascinating way to set a fire opal like this. It is going to be, forget about $49.99, and that's where it should be. That's what's on the bag. Like they all have been, all of this size, these great colors, this beautiful prominence. It's a little more unique. It's like getting a crystal. If you got a crystal opal, it's bigger, or a black opal. Come on over and take a look at it. If you got any opals that are bigger, right, they usually go exponential like diamonds do. Well, this is going to be our 311, 67 points, and I only have one, so that's why we encourage you to hop on the lines. Look at that. And this is a lot of gold all the way through the back. Look at even the depth of the gold and the finishing on the inside. So if you've been craving one of these magnificent stones, and trust me, that is a powerful gem. You cannot wear that and not get compliments and stares and the just amazing kind of the oohs and ahs. Jaw-dropping piece here. It really is. Wow. No yellow fire opal here. Look at that. Look at the thickness of that bridge through the back. Let's try it on, and then let's get you the value. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? Really want to reward those of you that are so fast on the phone lines, even from this distance. It's like fire. It really, I mean, aptly named, I guess, right? They do call it a fire opal. This is it. $1,499. Just going to try to get a big fire opal out the door. Just that easy. There it is from the side profile, so you get to peek in and see most of your stone there. Q-lit as well, yet still elevated up above that 3-row diamond style. And that is only $14.99. Never seen one at that price until right now. That is by request, though. So many of you have oohed and awed right along with me on these. But the price, when it's $5,000, that seems, it's just more than a lot of us want to spend on a piece of jewelry. I get that. So here it is, $14.99. One and one alone. All right, we'll give it 30 seconds. We're top of the hour is already come and gone. My goodness. So we got to talk. We got a top of the hour that is on the way for you. Still have that morganite pendant, I believe, although verifying on that one. Somebody's got to get this big fire opal. What a magnificent value for a stone of that size, for the color that could not be more luxury in the world of opal. Fire opal is really distinctive and unique, and that one is just everything, and not to mention those big diamonds. So, boy, have we had a lot of jewelry in this first hour. Hope you've loved it so far. It gets even better, guys. We got 2 hours left today in our Saturday. Glad you're here with us. This is going to be quite the day to do some shopping, treat yourself. Mother's Day around the corner as well. You know, if the end of April is here, that means Mother's Day is 2 weeks from tomorrow. So happy Mom's Day early. Maybe the moms out there want to treat themselves to something special. Well, we got the sale event weekend to do it. So let's talk top of the hour. We're going to get into a very, very important, and are you guys ready for that 3-stone yellow diamond ring? Amazing. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us today. It's TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. This is our big Saturday. And of course, end of the month means sale event. It just happens to coincide with the end of the week here as well. So we thought all day today, which is 2 hours left, to all day tomorrow, which is 3 hours for our Sunday as usual. We're going to bring discounts. We're going to bring values like you've never seen before. But that doesn't mean all been there, done that pieces. It doesn't mean the old and the trodden and the pieces that you've seen a million times over. It means we got to commit to the brand new still, as we do on the weekends. So we've got special pieces for you all day long. Let me know if you have any requests. We don't have any yet. We've been through 1 hour of the show, no requests. So if you have one, let me know what they are, because even though you're going to see all this brand new, plenty of time to make sure we show you whatever it is you want to see and whatever we can discount for you for the big sale event weekend. But this is going to be our first item of the hour, is going to be our 1 carat plus ruby. This is Burma, so the very, very best in Burma we love, but also it's a carat or two. So it's rare to see anything in a stone that is chromium rich as this is. Chromium is the coloring agent, that trace element that gives ruby their red. So it's really, really unusual to see a 1 carat stone, because chromium inhibits the growth naturally. So it's why we don't see a lot of large rubies or a lot of large pink sapphires or a lot of large emeralds. What do they all have in common? Chromium is their coloring agent in Mother Nature. So that's why you don't see all those aforementioned stones, and many others as well, get into big sizes. That's why. So what we're going to show you is the ruby. It's in a bridge mounting, and I'm on a mission to make ruby affordable and still giving you that big size you want, but make it affordable so where everybody can hopefully get not just a ruby, because there's a lot of ruby out there, and a lot of it's not exactly the color we want to see. They might be some semblance of red, but you very rarely get the ultimate blue red, which what you're looking for is out of Burma. That's the only source that actually gives us that blue red. It's a subtle blue. It doesn't mean you see blue colors necessarily. It's a secondary hue that you're going to see. So what happens is you get the red with that secondary blue. It gives it really a true Burma distinctive red, unlike a lot of the stones, which if you're thinking, well, what's the difference? A lot of stones are more orangey red, or they're more certainly purple red. You see a lot of those where they're really dark, almost like a burgundy. You see a lot of stones that even have a real pinky color to them. Then it really gets them away from what we traditionally like to see in ruby. So this is the way to get the ultimate blue-red Burma. They've been under sanction now for the better part of 2 decades, so it's been tough to get. It's what's also really elevated the price tags on Burma. But hey, you know, we don't like to settle around here, right? So we still insist on bringing you the best. It's just not easy, because then when you finally actually get it into the country or make it available to the masses, it's actually $20,000 a carat. So it's actually not all that affordable. What do? This is why you rely on TVON to bring you, hello, the best, because this one also has the glow, the transparency, you see right through it. That is incredible, and it is going to be 698 in the item number. It's brand new today, and we are so thrilled to have it for you. And again, let us know if you have any requests at all, but here is 698. That's a dynamic stone. Beautiful, isn't it? Pure, exactly what you want. Set your mental barometer right now. That's what a ruby should look like in every respect. And you can still go to Burma, and that might have the traditional red, but then you get a lot of cloudy, milky, hazy stones. You get a lot of stones that are completely opaque, have no transparency or translucency at all. This one is just stunning. It is also going to be a 99-point diamond weight in the bridge, in white gold or yellow gold or rose gold, whatever you want. But with July coming up around the corner and such a fabulous value here, we are ready to rock your world in anything in jewelry today. But this is going to be one of those ultimate, and I can't even believe our fire. The fire rope is still here too. So that's just, again, you can call us if you'd like that one. But here's what we have next for you. Really special piece. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do something wild. There's a $49.99 price tag. It's the top of the hour. We want to show you what we mean by a sale event for the end of the month here. And guess what? It's going to be on the auction block. Let's see who's out there. I was tempted to do it in the first hour, but we just got so kind of, wound up with all our great pieces and one of a kinds. Let's just go ahead and do it now and see, at least at the top of this hour, who we have with us ready for Ruby. And I know because, being in the business a while, you talk to a lot of people, right? And the accessibility that, we have in today's modern age when, there's accessibility to each and every one of us, and we can talk and we can, find out what you're looking for and what you need. Ruby's one of the tougher ones to afford. And so I can't stand the thought of people running out and about and looking at stones that have a lot of those other characteristics and colors that you don't ultimately want and getting those simply because it's what's within the budget. I want to try and avoid that. That's what we allow you to do by having, at least, the first step is having the availability of a private collection stone. Keep in mind, these were not mined yesterday. These were not brought in yesterday. They weren't imported this year. These are stones that, remember, the heritage of this company is going back to a family-owned business that is all about gems, that goes back 6 generations and running. So we're talking about, instead of just going out and buying stones or acquiring stones or going to a trade show and buying some gems, we're talking about stones that have a history, they have a heritage just like the company does, where we don't have to even abide by those $20,000 a carat price tags you see today because they've been in the collection. It's how you get the better quality. It's how there is that accessibility in the first place. And it's how we're going to, well, take a $49.99 should be price and blow it out so that you don't have to pay that. Are you ready? We're going to put on the auction block. This is a mounting, by the way, that yesterday when it was created, the mounting by itself before the ruby was set in the middle, that mounting, being that it's 99 points in diamonds and the gold weight of 3 rings in 1, that mounting goes for over $3,100 cost. We are the factory. We are the manufacturer. We have the artisans who make these pieces by hand for you. So we have an up-to-date, of the moment, moment by moment, minute by minute knowledge of what it costs to make a band like this. Just the setting, the semi-mount, over $3,100. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put it on the auction block. Okay, we're going to start. I should probably start at the mounting and say, hey, let's start with the mounting, and then whatever bids we get on top of that are going to be the cost of the ruby. When it's a $20,000 carat ruby, and it is a carat 02, and it's got clarity, gleam, glow, everything you want, but it's not going to be $3,100. Take a look at this. That's the mounting price. We're not starting there. Let's start even lower, because I know you guys on a Saturday, and especially a weekend like this, you need a value. You want extra, extra, extra discounting. So instead, we're not starting at $3,000. We're not starting at $25,000. I'm going to start this ruby at $2,000, and we're going to go up in $25 increments, and we're going to find out who's with us. That's how we roll. And on a weekend like this, when we have committed to giving you values beyond what you've seen before, that means extra opportunity to start dropping and discounting and going crazy nuts with these price tags. And this time, it's your price tag to make and create. Nothing to do with what cost it is. Nothing to do with, oh, $3,100 plus for the mounting plus adding that 102 ruby. Nothing about that $49.99 price tag. It should well be today. And this is one of the, oh yeah, one of the new hot mountings. I mean, as far as it's come a new classic here, just in the matter of a year or two, it's become the new classic that everybody's looking for, because it really looks like you have 3 rings in 1, right? It looks like the ruby's traditional, prong set with the halo with the diamond band. And then it's like you stacked a band on either side of it, but without having to do so. You're not investing into 3 different rings. You're not investing into, gosh, all that money it would be right now to just get 3 gold bands, let alone covered in diamonds, and no open at $2,000. Well, I'll tell you what, we've had a little lag here. We had our fire opal stick around, the last couple items of the last hour stick around. We've got a $2,000 open and no bid so far, so it means we need to talk. And that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go ahead and lower it. I'm going to make sure we get this one home somehow, some way. If it's going to be that one bidder day, I'm okay with that. Lately, we've had a few of those, one and done, one bidder auctions that we get one bid and then it sells and then it goes and that's it. We might be looking at a situation like that today too. So here's what I'll do. Instead of $2,000, we will take that, whoever we have who's thinking about the ruby, we'll get you an even better value to open it up so that you don't have to start at $2,000. How does this sound? Instead of $19,000, $18,000, $17,000, $1,600. We're going to just go ahead and I'm going to find a way. My job is to move the jewelry. Okay? That's the job description. Move it. Just move it. It's got to find a way out to you guys, from our house to yours. So how do we do that? We'll lose some money? Yes. $1,500 to start. $25 increments. I'll lower the increments to $10 if that helps. Although it doesn't matter right now because we're still looking for bidder number 1. So we're looking for the open at $1,500 only. What a value. Burma, you don't have to concede or sacrifice any bit of quality. Let's go Burma. Let's go bold. Let's get you the best color, the best saturation, the best blue reds, the clarity that is looking like, remember I referred to a few minutes ago the red barrels we had? This looks like a 1 carat red barrel. Which, by the way, I don't have a 1 carat red barrel. If I did have a 1 carat red barrel, it'd be somewhere in the neighborhood of probably $1 million. And this is that look because it's looking like a red diamond or one of those glowy red barrels that we don't have. This is what ruby doesn't usually do. It's usually as opaque as the wall behind me. Not clean, not bright, not glowing, not seeing right through it. That's what you get here. And for a $49.99 ring, as the bag says, we're looking for 15. I'll give it 60 seconds, then I'll move on. And if we get the open, we'll sell it. If we don't, we'll move on and we'll never look back. But that is the ruby to own right now if you want a big time ruby at $1,500 to start. And we've got a minute ticking down to get the open. We'll see if we got it. And if not, we rock on. We've got, I do have corner rupee, and I've got the big diamond drops that are big individual diamonds, but in a slight drop earring. I have a new discount on an imperial topaz. That's one of our pinky stones. And if anybody likes lots of gold weight and diamonds, we have that as well. You want to see one of the bigger rings we've ever created here? Oh, wait, 30 seconds. 30 seconds doesn't look like we're getting it open. Well, good to know now, because I got an hour and 45 minutes left with you today. It's good to know where we stand on the auctions, because if I can't get 1,500, forget about auctions. That's not going to work. I do have a ruby necklace, by the way. Could maybe get you a little more affordability on this one, because it's a, look at this. It's cute. It's a new style. It's like that circle lifestyle with the ruby within it. So we do have that coming up in a little bit. Kind of funky and cool and different and modern and fresh. Do we have the open? No? Yes? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Jason's taking the fire opal. Yay, let me know who got it. We do have the open? Oh, Jess has got the open. All right. Well, this is going to be quick. Tell you what, guys, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this because I already have. And we have the open, and so it's clear what's happening. Maybe this is not an auction day. Don't look at it as an auction. Let me just say something real quick. I could never do this. This would be a quick way to be sent on the fast track to retirement, forced retirement. Imagine this for a minute. Imagine if I stood right here and offered this ring at $1,500. Could never do it. If I could do that, I would have told you for the last month to be with us on April, whatever today is, April 29th, 8th, 9th, 30th, something like 29th. I would, thank you, producer, thank you. They told me in my ear it's the 29th. I don't have an IFB in. But I think that's the right date. I would be telling you about this years in advance. Years and years and years. If I could sell a 1 carat plus Burma ruby, nonetheless in our 1 carat bridge, 99 points, I would be talking about this for years, promoting it, telling you about it, don't miss it, be here. Instead, I'm just springing it on you. Nobody knew this was happening, including myself, including the folks at TVON. Nobody knew this was happening. I just had to make it happen so we could get this kind of, rolling here. We have one bidder at 15. I made it a $10 increment. We're going to give it 2 minutes, but think about this. Forget about the auction factor. Just look at this price, because that's where it should be. And if I could tell you that I had a $5,000 ring selling for $1,500, I think that would intrigue most of us. Most of us jewelry lovers would go, ooh, that's not something I want to miss. That's what's happening right now, and I have no control over it. We got to do what we got to do, and that's sell it in 2 minutes. So if you want to be in and you're going, yep, it's a value, yeah, I need a ruby, or maybe you need to upgrade your ruby because your ruby you have is a little bit, sorry, sometimes rubies, I don't blame you. They're not all Burma. We talked about this, right? They usually lack in some different key features that you ultimately want to have. And why don't we have them? Because they're not available. Or when they are out there, they're really, 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 really expensive. They're what we call cost prohibitive, which is a fancy way to say nobody can afford it, right? So that's what usually happens when you get a really, really high-end ruby. We're at $1,500. You get diamonds and gold. So let's go to final 2 minutes. I'm done. Take a look at it. That's it, guys. Last call. And Jess, who do you have in the lead? Or, I don't know, is it the lead when it's the only one? She's just, right? It's like if you're in a race and you're the only one participating, you're going to win, right? You're going to win because you're the only one playing. So I'm training for a marathon, right? A half marathon, okay? So that's what I'm going to need to win that thing. I'm going to need to be the only one there, okay? If I'm going to win and I'm going to get the best time, I'm going to need to be the only participant. Now, that's unlikely. I live in a big city like Los Angeles. Probably not going to be the only one going. Not the only one running that thing, but that's what you need, right? This is your automatic. So we have 1:15 left. Come on in because it's $10 advances only. And then we will see who's got it in 1:09, and then let me try it on again because this is a really, really important piece. I mean, my goodness. Yeah, that's a really outstanding piece of jewelry for $1,500. And Jason's still on something else. You're on the fire opal still, right? So I have no hope there. But I'm so excited to see who got the fire opal because they need a big congratulations. And then let me know, Sean, if you're thinking about this one. I don't know if you are, but we have 45 seconds until it is done. Bye-bye. Did you guys hear me talk about that big gold? Do you like bold gold? There's the bold gold. That's the bold gold ring I have. All right, 30 seconds left. Well, that's a really good one. All right. Nobody else? Maybe we're verifying. We still have 25 seconds to make it official. Who is it there, Jess? Did you tell me and I forgot already? Or okay. That is one of my favorite names all time. I'm not even kidding you. I love that name. I love that name. Where's she calling from? Kentucky. Edward, are you verifying on this one? Wait a minute. We have Edward and Vivian. It sounds like a Pretty Woman moment for a minute. Anybody seen that movie? All right. Do we have 1510 or more? Yes? Maybe? No? I don't know. What are we doing? Sean? Edward? What are we doing? Are we bidding? Are we not bidding? Yes? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Bye-bye. Okay. Reach, Bev, Will. All right, coming up next. It's the only quote that's coming to my mind at the moment. Anyway, here we are with the big mandarin. Let's see. This is the men's mandarin. I don't think a guy has to wear it because, oh, and by the way, who got the fire opal? I'm dying to know. Carol in Texas. Hi, Carol in Texas. Enjoy the fire opal. And I hope all is well, because I hear it's crazy weather out there today. Yes? Crazy weather. So I hope everything's good for everybody in the South. Here we go with 652. 652 is 378. Look at that. 378. Roval. Mandarin. And it's 42 points in diamonds as well. And it's got a fully finished undergallery. There's only one we can change the gold color for you. So here we go. Thank you again on that ruby. Enjoy. Fire opal and ruby. Gone. And now we're talking about the big 378. Oh, let's just give it a price tag. I think it can be a ladies ring that's really bold, or it's really made to be, again, size-wise, made to be a men's ring. It's got that great lattice work undergallery to it, superstar piece. I always say, look for the yellows, because when you see a bright neon orange that's got bright yellow flashes, that is indicative of the best mandarin, because that's really popping the clarity there, as you see. So one only, and let's send it out. Garnet belong to the January birthstone family, so it's one of many that would qualify as a January birthstone, just FYI. And then, of course, everything that we do has got April's birthstone around it, or with it, or next to it, or in it. So here we are with one piece. Let's blow it out. 59. Okay, $59.99 is not going to work. And I'm now motivated. I think my discount's got to get even deeper. We were already discounting everything before the start of the show. I think they are about to get deeper and deeper on every discount as we carry on. And yet, I'll make this $1,999 instead. So that would be the big mandarin. And that's one of our... Oh, no. Do they need something like it, Will? We could see. Joyce, do we have anything kind of like that fire opal? I know I marked it down and all. But maybe we can... It's worth checking if we have anything kind of like it. Do they want that same kind of size, price point? We'll check. Sure we will. Okay, you guys, are you guys into this yellow diamond ring like me, or am I alone on this? Is this, should I just buy it? I love that yellow diamond ring. This is the beauty of it, side to side. Because even if we get you the biggest diamond in the world, it's not going to fill up the hand. It's not going to go across the finger. That ring does, which is why I love it. $19.99 on our mandarin. Let me go ahead and show you this imperial markdown, because I'm crazy about these imperials. I know you are too, but again, with the quality we have, when they get into this saturation level, oh my goodness, it's another one of those that's giving us a purple glow through it. I mean, pinks, yes, that's great, but it's got purple and fuchsias and intense pinky colors to it. It's item number 4, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, a carat 77 in the Oro Preto Mais Fino. And then you have another 94 points in the diamonds. This is surrounding, so it's the bridge like we saw with the oval in the ruby, but of course modified to accommodate this beautiful pear shape. I had to bring out some of the good imperials. If we're going to mark everything down this weekend, I had to bring out some of our best imperial. This is it, and it is going to be wild. Let's get it out of here. There's only one, obviously. It's going on the hand. You can change the gold if you want. If you'd rather have a backdrop of yellow gold or rose gold, I would say pick your favorite, because this is going to look good no matter what. Here it is on the hand, and yet even more of those pink colors coming through from a distance. These are all natural. It looks pure purple right now. There are certain angles where it just looks pure purple with your pink and your golden. Remember, this is all normally a stone supposed to be yellow. Yellow, light yellow. Then you get into some stones that get better and they're more orangey golden. Then some have a little touch, little hint, little whisper of pink. And then there's a stone like this, which is just downright the best saturation we've seen all time. And it's in the bridge, classic there, and yet we're going to blow it out, $69.99, where it's been. I have no interest in pricing it that way anymore. We have one, it's on a mission to get out the door. Let's get somebody. We did this on the fire opal, and that didn't even go right away, but now it went, and the point is we've got all these other people who want the fire opal. So this is why, again, a lesson in speed is going to help you today, because the faster you can dial in on these one-of-a-kinds, go ahead. I know these values might stun you for a bit. I feel like that's my goal here today, is to make sure that the values do just that. They should immediately kind of catch you off guard a little bit. If you know values inside out, you're probably going to find that on a lot of these you're going, wait a minute, is this really happening? And that can prevent, honestly, sometimes people will hold back because they're not really sure that that piece could be that good for that price, or they're not sure that somebody else picked it up. And then what happens is we get a wave of callers at the same time, and then everybody wants the same one of a kind that's already gone. That just happened with our fire opal. So now we're talking about a piece that gives you that beautiful, beautiful color. I will mark it down. So again, this is what I vowed to do for you this weekend and this weekend alone. We're giving these huge values and markdowns on everything we put up, whether it's brand new or whether it's been here and it should be that price all day long. We're going to make it a lot better for you. It is, again, less than the price of the bridge mounting. We know that. It's less than the price. The imperial is free. It's kind of like what I was saying about the ruby. You got to look at these in the totality of what we do and what these pieces are and what they mean. And you realize if she's pricing that imperial less than the price of the mounting legitimately costs to make, that carat 77 best of imperial is actually free. It's free. And obviously that should not be happening, but it's happening. It's free. So not at $69.99, it's not, but where I'm taking it, it will be. So come on in early, take a look at it. We can change the gold, size it for you. Let's take a look at that beautiful color. Best of we have, and I'll make it even better than $69.99. Well, you probably already know it's coming lower than $3,000 because that's the mounting price is $31 something. I'm going to make it $2,999 only, first caller. $29.99, and that'll take that nearly 2 carat and make it as affordable as it ever could be. And that'll be just, yep, $29.99. Only one. Good luck. Just 30 seconds on that one, please. And then what are we going to show you next? We do have the Wonder Ring in our presence here. You know what else I brought out? I brought out that heart-shaped opal that I had over and over and over on Thursday night, and I did bring it out. I did. Just in case anybody is still thinking about it. I have it here. It's still available for you. And it's that heart within the heart. Remember, it naturally had a heart in the pattern of the play of color in an opal. So let's get to bottom of the arm. I'm going to do, oh, that's only 3 minutes away. Yikes, we're getting really close to this yellow diamond ring. And also I have, oh, you know what else people have been asking me for is more golden zircon. I do have one. I have a big one here. 9571 is the item number. This is so pretty. So we go from pinky, if that really, that's here. $29.99 for that ring. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I need to go back to school and probably take a course on lecturing, because I need to tell you how rare that is. If that's still here, I need to go back and we need to give you a new lesson in imperial topaz and how rare it is to get that color. What are we showing? Is this a request? Is it maybe a fire opal alternative? For who? Who? Stanley? Oh my goodness, well look at this fire opal. It's an emerald cut. Now it's a little bit bigger, Stanley, so this is the best we could do, but I will bring it down for you. Take a look. An emerald cut. Same kind of bridge We had a cushion cut square. Now we have the emerald cut. Gorgeous. Item number is 9852. Thank you so much for bringing this out because this is a perfect, perfect alternative. It's a little bit bigger by 2 carats. Uh-oh, he's gone already? He doesn't like it? Oh. Oh. So then I shouldn't show it right now if he's not watching right now. Am I right? Oh, he is watching right now. Did I just hear you say he's not? I just want to make sure I'm, understanding English still. Because I don't want to show it if he's not watching, you know what I'm saying, because then he'll miss out again, and then we don't have anything else like it. So that's my dilemma. Oh, really? I've never known that. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Oh, okay. So this is our 509. That's true, huh? If you're on the phone talking to an operator, you can't always hear everything that's going on TV, right? Because your attention is divided. We can't have that. So 509, 76 points in diamonds. So this one is doing the same thing. It's magnifying those diamonds that are underneath that run. This is the same bridge. It's just, it's a little different as far as the width of the prongs in the basket to accommodate the emerald cut, which is longer. It's also a 509 instead of a 311 it was. So it's a little bit larger by 2 carats. That's taking it up. And then we're going to bring this down. It was $59.99. Remember the other was $49.99. This one's $59.99. Don't worry. We're going to try to discount it accordingly here for you. And I'll make it easy, $2,499 for a 5 carat plus, 76 points in diamonds. Here's most importantly what it looks like on the hand. But again, we've had a lot of people miss out on a fire opal here just a few minutes ago. So I want to make sure that you understand this is also a one of a kind. We can change the gold color. And it is even a little bit more, I would say even more of a, I won't say powerful glow because the other one was too, but this has instead with the step faceting that emerald cuts give you, it gives you that real beautiful kind of all at once just wow factor. It's like a shine all at once off those step facets that really give you that powerful bright red. So it's almost like you have it glowing and it's like a burning ember and then suddenly like you plug it in and then it goes poof. It just really explodes with color. So that'll be $24.99 only, and that's one. And then we'll see, that's probably the only one that we have that's going to be similar as far as the last look, size, everything else, bridge style. And then we still have that imperial, that big carat 77. I will show that zircon, and then I'm thinking we need to share with you this really, really important diamond earring plus a tanzanite plus. We have the yellow diamond ring, the 3-stone I keep showing you, but there's also a yellow diamond earring that's going to go along to match. So you don't have to get them both, but it's going to all look great together. And then look what else is back. An Asher in the blue wing block D. That's really pretty. That's got the yellow and the white diamonds there. So that'll be there coming up. And then one more opal I did bring out of freeform in case you liked the heart shape that we had the other day, but you wanted something a little bit more affordable. I do have this. Freeform opal. Lots of blues and greens there. Okay, so coming up, that fire opal is here, $24.99. So I mentioned this cigar band. It's a little bit of a scalloped wave design in a cigar band. Cigar band almost implies straight across. This is like having 3 rings in one. Truly, like you have stacked a large band, a diamond pave band, and another large mirror finish band with it. It is all one though. It is item number 515. And I had not seen this in some time. So this goes back. We actually looked, when I saw this ring, I thought, wait a minute, it looks familiar, but it really took me a minute to recollect having it here because it goes way back. Like I was a TVON baby at that point. It was like 7 years ago we brought this out. 7 years ago, gold was a lot less money. I have the ring here. It's one of a kind. Now, if you need a vast change in size from the 8 that it's in now, we're going to need to make it for you. We will do that. But it's a major diamond weight. It's 97 points in diamonds. Tony, how did you know that? Was it here recently? Was it on yesterday? And I don't know it? Okay. Let me just give you, I thought this was a value. I'm around a lot of jewelry every day, keep up with the gold pricing, the diamond pricing. I thought this was just a mega value. And so many of you ask me for pieces like this. Traditional, big, bold, but comfortable, kind of like that celebration ring we've been bringing of late that you've loved. That's got 60 points in diamonds. This is going to nearly double that. Plus, it's so much more gold, yet it's really, really got a great comfort feel to it. So I want to show you something before we look at it up close, because it's got a signet ring kind of size overall. I want to show it to you from a distance because it's a big ring. And you see here, I know it picks up some of the glare on the outer edges because it's all mirror finish, but it goes gold, diamonds, gold. Looks a little bit like you stacked. It is as bold as a ring will get. Great for a middle finger, great for an index finger. Love it that way. That's super chic. It is almost a carat in diamonds. I just took one look at this today and I went, that's a value, because I remember having this so long ago. And I thought, wasn't that, and sure enough, we looked it up because it was $19.99 of 7 years ago. 7 years ago. I'm going to do something wildly different for you in today's gold market and today's diamond market, in which things have gone up. And I know this isn't going to be, I can't take it to like 500 bucks, because look at it. But when it was, and I kid you not, guys, I stood up here 7 years ago nearly and sold it for $19.99, and it was popular. Then, that was before gold went even more crazy, as it's been doing of late. Diamond's been doing the same thing, of course. We're going to make this really affordable. So if this is what you've been waiting on, this is the largest cigar band style we have in gold and diamonds. Doesn't have any gems whatsoever besides those diamonds, which a lot of you are asking for. Our specialty is bringing diamonds around gems. But a lot of times we like these types of pieces as those classics here. So that's what this provides. And yet there it is with all that mirror finishing, the big pave band in the middle. I thought $19.99, if we could just honor that again today, that'd be fabulous. We're actually doing better than that. So clearly closing it out. I can't make it again, that's for sure. And you know what? We could probably give it 30 seconds and it'd sell at $19.99 because you know a value. Listen, clunk, clunk. Oh, by the way, in the size 8 it's in right now, it's over 12 grams in gold. I think it was 12 and a half. 12 and a half grams, guys. 12 and a half grams for a size 8. That's a heavy ring. That's a very heavy ring. I don't mean uncomfortable. Here it is on the hand from a little bit distance away. There it is on the ring finger. I'll show it to you on the middle and the index. We're going to do better than $19.99 somehow, some way. Let me know. Like I said, if you need a drastic reduction or increase in size, we're going to need to make it for you. We will do that. So it's just one of those that really is not sensible to size in you know, big swings. So if you're going to go a lot larger or smaller than an 8, well, we're going to make it for you. Look at that on a middle finger, though. This is really well done. And all that slick, seamless, high polished gold on either side. The big, wide pave band. I love that it's a bit like a banner. It almost looks like a flag waving in the wind, just with the movement it has, that it's not just straight across. Here it is on the index finger as well. So why not show it to you that way? Because that's another way to wear it. So that's a really bold look. I'm going to make it better than $19.18 or $17.99. So every little discount is a bit shocking here, given that that's already a discount at $19.99. Couldn't make it today for that price tag, but we're going to make it better than $17, $16, or $15. And I know you guys love this look. This style is what we've been waiting to have. But the reason you can understand why we don't pump out new creations like this every day is because they are so costly to make. And we try to bring you those values you're accustomed to every day. And we know how staggering it is. So it's easy to just look at a piece and evaluate it based on the diamond weight and look at the price that way. But it's not possible when you're working with this much gold. You've got to look at more than just the diamond weight. You've got to consider the fact it's got a good half an ounce of gold almost, right? It might have over a half an ounce, depending on what size you get. It's not even $15.99. I'm blowing it out. $14.99. Just thought I'd bring it out because it's so much a departure from what we typically see. And I know so many of you are always asking for pieces like this. So happy to have it for you. Our fire opal's still here, by the way, in that emerald cut, I think. Do you have this band? Anybody want it? Jalen, you're on something else? Well, so like I said, that's what I was saying. So yeah, that's exactly. So do they want a white gold? So that's the thing. As I said, what we're going to do, Tony, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make it anyways, probably, if you need other than a size 8 1/4. So what we're going to do is I can still change the gold as well. So you can actually have the white or the yellow or the rose. Yeah, sounds good. Anybody want that golden zircon? Let me show it to you. $13.69 is the carat weight. Look at this zircon. It's like looking at a big cognac diamond. All right, let's go all diamonds. Let's just take you on a trip. Side to side, all diamonds. The ring that, even if you buy a 3, or a 4-carat yellow diamond from me, you do not get a ring of this size and stature. I've only had this style 2 times. Once was with Paraibas, once was with, actually it might be 3, Demontoids, Paraibas, Alexandrites, 3 of the rarest stones in the world. Now we get to add yellow diamonds to the mix. That last band, do you want it? You do? Don't size up on it. It's going to be true to size. You know why? We're going to go ahead, and it will take a little extra time. Unless you're an 8 1/4, we're going to make it for you, which means the inner circumference is made at the size you need. So don't need to size up. Tell us what size you need. We'll make sure it is made to fit. I love that ring. That ring is hot and classic. You can wear that. You could have worn it 50 years ago. You could wear it 50 years from now, and you're going to be good. That is a classic band. So coming up, do you have a question, Sean? Question? The band? 01515, yeah. 515? Yes. So, guys, remember that might take a little extra time just because, again, we'll probably have, unless you need a yellow gold in an 8 1/4, which I'm looking, that's exactly an 8 1/4. If you know, it's going to take a little extra time. So, we'll make it for you, but just it won't be going out Monday because we'll have to probably make it, which is a beautiful thing because it's made for you. So you get that price, but again, just know that's going to be probably a little extra time. You're going to love it. It's worth the wait. Thank you so much if you get it. Let's talk about this ring. Brand new today. 700 is the item number. It is, wow, cushion cut yellow diamonds. These are natural cushion cuts. They are elongated cushions, so they're the traditional cushions. And basically, this is a 3-stone. But it's really big because it's not just 3 stones set side by side. It's 3 stones, 3 times 2 halos. Love it. It's going to incorporate the yellow and the white diamonds. The colors, it's always important with this design. The yellow diamond halos are framing the yellows. So it's so distinctive, partly because there's a slightly different hue used between the 80 points among your 3 stones, which makes each one over a 1/4 carat, by the way. They're actually over 26 points each. So take a look as we walk you through, because I have to really angle it so you can see each one, each individual section, as you would a centerpiece. Because this is like having, if that were all by itself and it was just this portion, and you didn't have anything on the sides, and you didn't have anything on the sides, and that was just a band, think of what this ring, if that was it, would cost. It's like having 3 in 1 because we're getting you a big center stone here and a big center stone here, and they're all identically matched. There's your big center stone on the right, and then each one is going to follow with a double halo. The yellow diamond weight in your halos will be 31 points, and then the white diamond weight is another carat 01. So total weight, 212 in diamonds. The yellows are natural. 2 different colors on purpose, having that true yellow diamond color in the middle for each of your cushion cuts, and then a little bit shade, just a little brighter. I wouldn't even say darker because that implies more brown. They're just brighter. It's more like a neon yellow, more vivid on the outside halos. So 80 plus 31, well, that's actually your total yellow diamond weight. That, of course, is a fabulous look because you're getting a carat 11 there, and then you've got your fabulous 101. So here's what we're going to do. I know this is probably something that you didn't expect to see today. The really, really rare element of having yellow diamonds go instead of just 1 center stone, which we typically see, 1 center stone anchored by itself with something around it. This is a little different in that it's going side to side across the finger. So really a deluxe kind of look, a dynamic look. Maybe also if you're not into as many solitaire looks, but you want something more band in style. Not that this is just a band ring. It's really like having 3 rings in 1 because it really is like having that center stone with that double halo, but you're getting it 3 times over. So really creating that look across the hand so that it goes specifically from one side of the finger to the other. There's no blank space to it. There's no empty gold to it, and yet it's done in the 2-tone gold. It's going to be recommended as is. If you absolutely need to have it in another way, okay, let us know. If you want an all yellow gold, okay. I wouldn't recommend rose gold with the yellow diamonds at all. Just to me, it doesn't look right. So, but you've got your choice. Now, here's what I want to do. We've not had anything quite like this in a very long time. It's only been used, this kind of double halo with the yellow and the white has only been used for our most important stones, Alexandrite, Paraiba, and Demontoids. So, here's what I'm going to do. And I'm trying to think, I know since the Demontoid was a custom request, I remember that one well. That one ended up being $69.99. I know the The Paraíba version was about the same, and I want to say that the big one was the Alexandrite. That was the $10,000 version. Honestly, if you look at yellow diamonds in the scheme of those three aforementioned stones, they're even a little bit more highfalutin. So just tough to get the big stones, tough to match them up. Here's what we're going to do on this one. It's got not bad, because this is that markdown weekend we're talking about for the end of the month, end of the week, combining them together to put a big sale event for you, mark everything down. Well, this is still supposed to be, this is not bad at all. It's only $5,999. Let me help you. There's a passion I have for this ring, this design, everything about it. I really want to make this easy. I want to show you something here. I've done this a couple times today because the bigger piece, I'm going to show you from a distance. I want you to see the across the room. So when you enter the party, when you walk into the restaurant, when you walk into the office, when you walk into a room, this is the ring you lead with. And whether you're wearing it on the ring finger as I am, that's the only ring I have on there. That is a bold style. And so I really wanted you to see that for what it is, because this is as bold as it gets. And so by the way, middle finger, index finger, I think this would work anywhere because it is so large. It's not just about the length of it, but about the width of it, the boldness of it. It's not going to be $59.99 because even with that great sale price as it is, I want to bring it down further for you. I want to lower that price, drop that price. So if you're thinking about this, you can jump in and own it, because you probably know this already. If you've been watching our yellow diamond world, you know we haven't had this ring. We haven't had anything like it. We don't even do 3-stone styles. We don't even do 3-stone styles really in a little simple band. So to have this 3-stone style and then dress them up with the double halos, that's really, really important. So I need you to be able to act today, because if you're thinking about this or asking for it going forward, it's going to be impossible to do. So let's take a little look at it again. I'll show you on the hand in the traditional sense as well, where you're used to seeing it on the hand. And I think you're going to be really in love with the wearability this brings you. Maybe just one big diamond too is maybe that's going to be a little bit, like I said, not everyone's style. And that's usually what we have, whether it's a 1 carat or 2. I had a 2 of 20 recently. I had a 3 carat recently. Those are, you know, a different way to go about it. Look at this here on the hand. I like the way it sits up a little higher off the hand too. But we're going to take $59.99 and make that a was price. I guess it should be a should be price. A should be Saturday sale price. Let's help somebody own it. That is perfect. Just the right, and you know what it looks like? It looks like they're emerald cuts, because the actual halos have a little bit of that emerald cut definition to the shape around. So gives you a little bit of that emerald cut look, even though they are cushion cuts. Again, over 26 points on each stone there in the middle, and 212 total. I'm going to try something. Let's go. Okay, this one, you know diamonds don't get discounted. They only go one way, and that's up. That's up. That's all they do. They don't go down. They only go up. And I love the $59.99 price, because I've had this ring 3 other times with other stones. I'm going to give you an affordability you cannot resist. That's at least, that's the attempt, that's the goal, that's the objective here. So if you halfway like it, you can jump in. Try it. That's what I want you to do. I don't want you to ever keep it. I want you to see it at home. I need you to just, my mission is to get it to you at your house. Get it on your hand. Then you go ahead and evaluate it. See if that's not the prettiest ring you've ever worn. But here's what I need to do. $59.99 has nobody on the phone lines. I was thinking about going, I can't make those drastic reductions on diamonds like I usually do on everything else, because they're diamonds. Like I said, they only go up. That's all they do. Especially these natural colored diamonds that are so rare. Do I have nobody on the phone lines yet? Nobody. Nobody's thinking about it? Okay, tell you what. I was just going to do a $5,500 to open auction, but you know what? Auctions have already burned me. Okay, let's do this. Let's go even really, really, really low on the auction. Auction kind of, I did one earlier, it kind of burned me on a ruby deal. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do better than $5,500 to open. That's as rock bottom as I should even allow an auction open. But the truth is, I'm thinking about that ruby thing that happened about 45 minutes ago. It wasn't all that long ago. Don't know if my fortunes have changed here in the afternoon so far, almost afternoon out here. I'll tell you what, I'm not starting at $5,000 or $45,000 or $4,000. I could not do a half off, because look at that. It started at $6,000, half off would be $3,000. Best I can do $35,000. I really want to make this doable though. And I know when we look at that ring, think about it this way. I was saying this earlier when it first went up there. If you look at that like 3 individual rings, like The left side could be a ring on its own. The center could be a ring on its own. The right side could be a ring on its own. I think you can see why that makes sense and why this is such a good value, because if you broke it down, if that was just an individual band with the center stone with the double halo, well, that would be only about, just $1,200 or so, less than that per ring. Could never do that. So when you break it down and look at the value in that respect, you realize how good that is. I'm not going to ask for $35,000. Okay, let's do it. Let's go $3,000. Let's go $3,000. Here's the easy math. Here's the easy way to think about that. Now it breaks down as if it's a $1,000, $1,000, and $1,000 piece. Obviously, that would never happen. Think about it. If you saw that ring individually, you would never see it for $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. It would never be a $1,000 ring, ever. That's essentially what's happening, though, right now, because it goes all the way across the way, identically matched. I mean, there's obviously something to be said by the fact that we put so many important diamonds together. Instead of making 3 rings, we made 1 ring out of those really important stones. And it's $3,000 to get it started. Take a look at this, and remember, this is just one way to look at the value. Like it is. Would that be $1,000? Would that be $1,000? Would that be $1,000? If it were a ring on its own, an individual band, absolutely not. And you know what, Tony? I'm thinking $25 increments at least. I was thinking $100 increments, but since I don't have it open yet, I'm thinking maybe make it easier. 25, right? So that keeps it easy. But we don't have $3,000. Now, I should probably wait about 60 seconds. That's why we give it 60 seconds to try to help accommodate the delay. So if somebody's calling in right now, we'll be hearing from them here in the studio any moment. Let me try it on here, closer, on the hand, like we used to seeing it on the hand. You saw the across the room. Here it is up close on the hand. Just going to put that all the way up there, right where it belongs. Goes side to side. Notice how it's that perfect, perfect, perfect fit where the sides of those double halos align with your fingers that come together. Doesn't go too far, doesn't go not far enough. You're not seeing open band. Okay, 35 seconds and I have no open, but somebody verifying. Tell you what. Now you tell me if they want to get it started. Oh my goodness, what has happened? I knew I had a little auction issue when that ruby deal happened about an hour ago. Do we have the open, Jalen? Hold on, let's see. He's typing away. Looks like he might be verifying. Let's see if we have the open at 3,000. Is it going to be another one and done? Is it going to be a one bidder auction and that's it? Nope. I'm overhearing him. He's on something else. He just said, I'll see what I have. That does not sound like an open for the auction. Tell you what. Let's go. We've invested the time. We've shown it to you. I'm a believer that somebody out there loves this ring. I'm a believer. I'm not going to start at 3, not 29, not 28, not 27, and not even $2,600. Uh-oh. How does this break down? Or is it my breakdown? I'm not sure. Is it a break? No, it's my breakdown. This is a breakdown. $2,500. 212 in diamonds, big center yellows, followed by double halo, double halo. 2,500. How does this break down? If it were, again, do we see that kind of, that figuring, that calculation? Does that make sense? If each one was just a centerpiece on a band. That's not what you're getting. You're getting stones that go side to side. But $2,500, 60 seconds, let's go. Think about it that way. That's now like $830. If it were, 3 rings put together. If that's how it were, to break down to one individual, I tell you what, $2,500, we need to get that open. 50 seconds, we're going to let that clock run, and we're going to get the open. I can feel it. Yes. So, Jalen, you're on something else? What are you looking for? Request? Good, because we haven't had too many, so I'd love hearing that. So maybe we'll get busy with requests for our last hour. Sean's back there verifying. Are you verifying, or do you have the open? We have 25 seconds. You know what, guys? We have one person, and they're verifying. And we might have 25. But it's, you know what? I got to get past this whole one and done, one bidder auction thing that we got going on today. I'm going lower. Sean, tell them if they are thinking about it to hang on, okay? The ring's the same. I'm going to attempt to get more than just one bidder on an auction today. I'm going to try it. I'm going lower. I'm going even lower. We're not going to ask for $2,500. We're not asking for $24,000. This is just so wrong. We just need action. We need calls. We need bids. We need participation. We need to hear from you. This is a gorgeous ring. It's like 3 yellow diamond rings in one. Here we have, every day I have solitaires. I have 1 carats every day. I joke about it here. I do. I joke about it. Every single day I have a 1 carat yellow diamond, cushion cut. Every day. Every day. We've shown those. We've done that. I thought maybe somebody would want the stones going all the way across the hand like this. 2,400, we don't, okay. 23, 22, $2,100. Oh, come on in. This is serious. This is a moment. I can't even make, I mean, pick a piece. Is it the gold? Is it the halos? Is it the center stones? Is it the labor? I can't do any one of those individually for a price like this. We are not going to start at $2,100 either. I'm going to start at $2,000. It's my final offer. I can't, obviously. I wasn't even supposed to start at half, at $3,000, and now look where we are. $2,000 to get it started. Tony, we're going to run a 60-second clock, and I'm going to be hopeful here. And you know, guys, been a lot of one-and-done auctions today. Well, there's been one. I'm going to make this 60 seconds. We'll see if we've got the open, and I hope we do. $2,000. And Jalen, you look like you found the request. Good. Whoever that requester was with Jalen, we've got something for you. But I got to run this first. I got to get this at home first. Let's take a look at it. Tony, 60 seconds, please. 60 seconds. Let's see where we go. Let's see. Hi, Anne. Hi, Anne. Anne has a request for an emerald pendant. We've got it. Anne, that'll be coming up as soon as this, yes? Good. Okay, Anne, we're going to bring it out as soon as this auction wraps up, which may be, we're looking for the open in 45 seconds. Thank you so much for bringing this out, Jalen. This is a pretty pendant. Really pretty. Really, really nice. I wonder if Anne's got a birthday coming up in May. I don't know. It's an emerald, it's a birthstone for May. May's here in 2 days. Okay, do we have, oh, yes, I'll try it on again. Here we go. Let's try it on again. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. At this point, maybe we should not get the open. Can we cancel this? Tony, can we rewind the tape and like tape over this, dub over it? Remember when we used to do that? I don't think you can do that now in the digital. Oh, you can, right? We used to do that in the VHS era. Does anybody remember VHS tapes? Some of my greatest work ever is on VHS tapes. My first reel ever was on a VHS tape. That's how old I am. My first reel. I was in high school. You should have seen the prom video I made. The video I made, I was chosen to make a video for prom, and I was not an actress. I'm still not an actress, and you know what? It was my first acting, and it was pretty fun. Take a look. I have got, that's probably melted somewhere in my mom's Las Vegas garage, that VHS tape. There is probably absolutely no record of that, and thankfully so. It's probably melted in 150-degree heat in Las Vegas. I don't think that VHS tape probably survived from my high school days, but oh, if it did, somehow we're gonna have to find a way to show that. That was fun. Let's do this, guys. Yes, do we have a question? What's the question? A pear shape? I don't have a pear-shaped yellow diamond, actually. I don't have a pear-shaped yellow. Yeah. I don't have a pear shape. Now that you mention it, I don't have a pear-shaped diamond that's yellow. I don't have a pear shape. I don't. Oh, yeah. Just actually interesting you bring that up. We don't have one. Do we have $2,000, by the way? Do we? Oh, we have $2,000. Okay, so we have $2,000. Well, I'm about ready to move along here because I think we're in trouble. I know I'm in trouble. That is pretty much, if I'm here with you guys on TV and it says TVON behind me, I'm probably in some kind of trouble on any given day, whether it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Even sometimes when I'm not on TV, I'm probably in trouble. Tell you what, we're gonna, yes. What do you think's in the back? What do you think's going on in the back? Let's find out. Probably something that says, just kidding, this can't happen. Just kidding. Or if we'll go back to my high school days, since we're going back there anyways, we'd say psych. Remember that? We'd say psych. We would say that back in the 90s. Mm-hmm. Yes. With a what? A what? A blue wing. I'm sorry, you want to compare this ring to a blue wing tanzanite? Like, what are we trying to accomplish? The size of it, or? I don't know if I can bring out a blue. I don't want to confuse people. I don't know. Is there a specific? What? Ask what the objective is. What are we trying to determine? We've got some. No, Tony, do not show that. Oh my gosh, where did you get that photo? Oh my gosh, Tony has a photo of me when I started in the business in 2000. No, 2001. 2001. Oh my goodness. I had forgotten that. But I did love that jacket though. It was pearlized Tiffany blue leather. I love that jacket. All right, we might show it. If I get $10,000 for this ring, we'll show that picture. Okay, that's the deal. It's a bribe. Okay, better yet, if we get, no, the buy it now is $59. If we get $2,200 for the ring, we'll show the picture. We'll show the old picture of me when I started. I look just the same. Okay. So do we have 2,000? We have nothing else. We have 2,000 and that's it? Okay. Tony, that was the pose I did. That's how I tried on the jewelry back at that place many years ago. I was pledging allegiance to the flag every time I tried on a piece of jewelry. $2,000. Let's see if we have anybody else. Anybody? It's $25 increment only. Great ring, huge ring, lots of diamond weight. 212 is your diamond weight, and we're at 2,000 only. Let's give it 2 minutes. Deuces are wild. And soon we're going to be saying, deuces, bye, it's going to be gone. So, psych, no. This is it, guys. This is really happening. This is really, 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 truly happening. And needless to say, at this point now, we are never going to see this again. I'm never going to even try to make this again because now we have to live up to this kind of value. People are seeing this on live TV going, oh, well, that's a $2,000 ring. It is not a $2,000 ring. It's an incredible value at $59.99. But I've got the top, oh, hey, top of the hour just now. So more deuces. We now are at the noon hour here on the West Coast. Glad you're with us. Welcome to our show. We are right in the middle. Well, technically I'm at the very end of an auction because I'm about to give it 2 minutes, and then we're going to sell it. We're at $2,000 on a $6,000 sale price. This ring had a $6,000 sale price. Now it's at $2,000 only. We're looking for $2,025. That's $2,025 to own this. I'll tell you what, it is a 212 diamond weight. When you add it all up, it's got 26-point center cushion cuts times 3. Then it's got the really vivid bright yellow diamond halo. Then it's got the white diamond halo around that. That is altogether 212 in diamonds, and it's at $2,000. Even if this was just 212 individual teeny tiny white diamonds, this would not be the price, obviously. But now it is, because I was the one who dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped our auction open to this level. And now it's finally going, but we have, a problem. So let's give it 2 minutes. Do you need more time? If you just tune in, you're gonna have to really go quickly here because everyone else has seen it for a few minutes. So we're gonna give it a final 2 minutes, then it's sold when the clock hits 0. Remember, you have to dial in before the clock hits 0. That's how we level the playing field across the country and beyond with everyone that's watching at different points of our country and beyond that. So we have to make sure that it's at that 0, when the clock hits 0, we close the auction. You are no longer eligible to come on in and bid. So we need your calls really fast, okay? Super, super quickly, and someone's gonna get the value of a lifetime on a yellow diamond ring. It's huge, it's gorgeous, and it goes all the way across the hand. So I think it's really wearable. I think it's even more wearable than a lot of the times when you get a 2-carat stone or a 3-carat stone that's that, big rock that you may not feel comfortable wearing just each and every day. This kind of takes your carat weight, distributes it evenly across the hand. So I think it's still a statement ring, don't get me wrong, but it makes it a little bit more wearable. So you're not, if you don't feel comfortable wearing a really gigantic ring every day, then this could be the way to kind of distribute that rare quality and have it across the hand and, make it wearable. So Our last call is now. 2 minutes. I've said my piece. Take a look at it. And this is it. Final call. We'll see if anybody else. Oh, Deborah's trying to. Oh, Deborah, I did. Okay, let me see what Deborah needs. You know what, Edward, she's messaging me right now, so I'll try to figure out what she needs. Oh, together. I got it. So, oh, okay, yeah. So she messaged me, Edward. She wants to see if this would look good with a blue wing. I have one right here, Deborah. Yes, well, first of all, this is a blue wing with yellow diamonds. So this is what they look like together. I love those colors together. I mean, despite the fact they look like Bruins and Lakers, I'm still okay with it. I mean, look at that. Sorry, still a little, yeah, not exactly super impressed with what happened last night. And yes, I'm an Angelino born and raised, but you know. Here we are. Take a look. That's what they look like together. If you're talking about just like the color wheel, Deborah, they look amazing together. Yellow and blue or yellow and purple. Either way, again, I always go to sports. Now she's in Miami, so she's closest to like LSU. Think LSU, Deborah. I know she likes her Canes. Think LSU. Those colors definitely work. Let me try it on one more time on the hand here. We'll see where we're going to go. I hope it's a lot further away from 2,000 and closer to $59.99. 30 seconds left. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to distract you, but they look amazing together. One of my favorite things together is, and we have this ring. If you just want yellow diamonds around your blue wing, we have this ring coming up in the show. If you want yellow diamonds and then put your blue wing on the other hand, great. They work beautifully together. So 15 final seconds. Oh, no. Any questions? Jason, you're good. Just making sure we have no other questions to answer. Did I leave you with any other questions? Deborah, does that help? Do you still have Deborah? Did that help? Is Deborah still on the line there? Okay, she's not on the line. Okay. They look amazing together. Yeah, they look really amazing. Okay. Here it is. Oh my. Do we have 2025? Oh no. Okay, guys. Well, this is quite the sale event weekend. Oh yeah. They're saying right now, what was wrong with $59.99? What was wrong with that as a sale event price tag? What was wrong with $59.99? Nothing. I just want to get the phone lines ringing. Not sure I've even accomplished much of that. We have that emerald pendant coming up next. So Ann, get ready. The pendant's coming up next. Okay, let me know, guys. How we doing? Do we have, I'm supposed to move. Do we have 2025? Yes or no? Got it? You do have it? Tell me. We got the clock out. I got to wrap it up. I got to show this emerald pendant for Ann. You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Let me show you item number 9402. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Let's show you this pendant. I know Ann has been waiting. Wow, what a good one. Look what Jalen brought us. It's going to be item number 9402. Hi, Deborah. Happy Saturday. Okay, so we got something special here. By request, please get requests in because we now only have 54 minutes left in the show. Not a lot of time in our Saturday. Now, we will continue this sale event tomorrow. So we have 3 hours tomorrow, but that's a whole nother day. Let's get you what you need today. 91 points on this cushion cut square Colombian emerald. I'm going to come in a little bit closer on it, but it's also 38 points in the diamonds. And what's going on around it is really pretty because it's actually got some much larger diamonds with it. So it's not just a basic halo with small diamonds. It's got the large diamonds at the points there, which is going to be a hexagon style. And it's a really, really good Colombian. I mean, look at that. When you see directly, when I pop that stone angle directly to your eye, you see what it does. It's incredible. It is actually yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold, and we've got a new markdown. It's so funny. I almost, what's the word? I hesitate sometimes to show you emerald pendants because it seems like every time I've ever had an emerald pendant on the air, no matter what the size, it seems like they're always $6,000 or more. And this one didn't start far from there. It was $49.99, and I'm not sure if you had a request on the price range, but we are going to accommodate a really special opportunity here. And what can I tell you? I'm going to show it on the hand, then we're going to get to the measurement, then we'll show it on the neckline. But what a great look this is, and it's not $49.99. Oh, that I can promise you. Here it is from a distance. You see, yeah, there's that glow. So everything you saw close up just gets even more so. And then from a distance, you see even more of that glow. This is going to be a 3/4 inch top to bottom. So again, cushion cut square, but hexagon style around it. I'll be showing it on the neckline coming up next here. We still have that tanzanite if you liked that one. Want to get to know that one a little bit better, we'll have that for you. Look at how pretty. Good looking emerald, that's for sure. It's got all the glow we want to see. That's from a long distance away. I mean, think about it. This is from, you know, a whole different perspective, and it seems like the further away we go and the darker my environment gets, the more we're seeing glow out of that stone, and it's not going to be $49.99. Oh, I love it. Let's go back up close, and I'll tell you what, instead of $49.39 or $29.99, it's not even going to be $1,999. This is one very special piece. Let's make it only $1,599. And that's it. That's a good one there. $15.99. And let us know. I know we don't have a lot of options in stock in an emerald pendant, but that's a really nice price if you like a cushion cut that's just a light 1 carat like that is. That's a really, really good look. Questions? All righty. Let's see. Give it maybe 30 more seconds, then we're going to get into the... Oh! I just realized I have those yellow diamond earrings that kind of match that ring we had in the auction. But the earrings are supposed to be more than what happened on the auction. So that means, do I skip them? Or do I show them anyways? Well, I've promoted them. I'll probably get in trouble if I don't show them. Let's show them. Let's show them next. And you know what? This will maybe give a few people the opportunity too. Okay, let's go to these gorgeous yellow diamond earrings. These really, when I say a match, the ring that we had with the 3-stone style was a cushion cut rectangle, right? It was a more traditional cushion. These are square cushion cuts, and they will look fantastic. Now you can also wear them square like this or rotate. Yes, go ahead. Edward? Emerald? Look at this earring. So a match or just that big yellow diamond earring you've been looking for that now I have to really reduce in price. Item number 692. What a great looking piece this is. Wow. And wait till you see them on, because this is what we call categorized as a button style. It's more than just a stud earring. It's a lot more than that. It's not a simple stud with like center stone that's in a basket setting all on its own. Instead, this is why it looks great with that ring. This is why the styling matches. It's that same double halo that even has the yellow diamonds first and the white diamonds second. So you're getting the double halo design, but again, the difference being the cushion cuts in the middle are square, not rectangular. Now, here are the carat weights. They're 14 karat solid two-tone gold. You also have a 40-point total, so that means 20 points in each. Remember, the ring had 26 pointers. They were actually a little bit bigger than that. They were about 26, 27 points each. These are 20 points each, but again, it's going on your ear lobe instead of your finger, so generally needs to be scaled down a bit and a little bit smaller, so you have that. And then also, it's all VS material, but then we got to add 24 points of yellow diamonds. There are your halos, so it'll be 64 points total weight in your yellow diamonds. Then you've got the 53 points in the white diamonds around that, all really showing off that squared off nature, because it is, again, that square cushion cut. Now, it still allows you to angle them so you can wear them 2 different ways when they're in the ear. It's a centered post. They look fabulous. They really do. I'll be showing them to you on and from a distance so you can see the measurement, but watch this value. Come on in early. So remember how I told you that this was supposed to be more than the auction? Here are the earrings. Here's today's price. That is a $29.99. Now, I know we sold the ring for less than that. Shameful to say, but it happened. We all witnessed that just a few moments ago. We all saw that. So I think Now, the carat weight here total is still, there's a lot going on. It's carat 17. But I'm guessing that we might need to, after we saw that, after we all witnessed that, whatever you want to call that auction, it was a great value is what it was. It was a great, great, great value, but we all saw it. So whether you are the auction winner, whether you are somebody who just wants yellow diamond earrings, whether you're just looking for a deal, whether you're treating mom to a little Mother's Day, something special, think about how cool it would be to give mom, even if that's you, right? The moms out there, I think maybe you've learned at this point. I know it's hard for moms to adjust to that idea. We do everything for everybody else, or I say we. I mean, I'm only a dog mom, but you know, still. Still, that counts, right? But the moms, I speak about my own mom a lot. She does everything for everybody else and never anything for herself. Never. And I'm hoping one of these days it'll change. So, sound familiar? Any moms out there going, yeah, that sounds familiar. This is your chance. Do something nice for yourself. Get it for yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to buy your yellow diamond earrings because then they're going to overpay anyways, right? Even if you were to tell, like draw a map and tell somebody, go get me yellow diamond earrings. Here's where's the deal's not going to, they're going to overpay. Unless they're shopping here right now, they're going to overpay. And obviously those were supposed to be $29.99. Can't work anymore because of what happened on the auction a few minutes ago. So let one value lead to another, lead to another, lead to another. That's where these are going to go. So the question is this, do you like them? Because if you do, I've got a couple of pairs, and I mean a couple. So not a lot, probably not going to be enough to go around for everybody who wants a pair, but we're going to make them uber, uber affordable. Take a look. Yes, question. Just want to see it. Okay. It's sold. I'm pretty sure that did sell, but we can flash it again, the ruby. We will do that. Let me go find it, and then we'll bring that out. I'll tell you what, if you like the earrings, come on in. Only a couple pairs. That doesn't mean sit back and think, no problem. It means hustle is what it means. It means dial in quickly. Let me just flash this from earlier. This was here earlier today. It is already gone. It's already sold. It went in an auction earlier, but there is the ruby we had earlier. If you just, now it's got little, hold on, it's got a little fuzzy in the prong there. So that's the ruby we had earlier in the bridge. That sold in auction. And I don't really particularly want to talk about where it sold or what it sold for. But now we're talking about earrings, and it's going to be a fabulous way to get you yellow diamond earrings. And do you want to see them? I know you do, with the measurement and all that. See the multiple ways you can wear them. It is a post and butterfly back. This is what I like to do. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I really like to kind of angle them so they go northeast, southwest like this. They're a ½ inch when you do so, and then I'll show them more squared off. This is that traditional way you could wear them as well. If so, they're just a little bit under a ½ inch, more like 3/8, and they go side to side. That's going to be the same height as they are wide. Then I will go ahead and I'll be showing you one on the ear. But you know what? They're not even $29.99 today. We're so excited about this. And let me just again remind you, I think this is best for a primary piercing only. I think they're a little too large, and you can see here and you know, decide for yourself. I think they're a little large to go second, third, fourth. I think they're best for a primary piercing myself. I think that's obviously the more angled way to wear them. If you want to, you can wear them more squared off. That's entirely up to you. But you can see there what they look like just size-wise, giving you a little size reference there on what those yellows, and those yellows are really bright, so they really do stand out in such a beautiful, beautiful way. And they're not even going to be, yay, they're not even $29.99. Huge value here. Wonderful moment here to get the fabulous diamond earring that is going to be in total. Think about it. You're getting a carat 17 in diamond weight all together. Let's go back to the wheel. And if you wear a stud, a button style, this is meant for you. Think about it. We don't see a lot of yellow diamonds in this styling, and it's not going to be even $29. And even if that's your first ever yellow diamond for your collection, well, they still have the white diamond, so they're still going to go with absolutely everything you wear, all your other jewelry. It's really special. And you know what? We don't have anyone on the phone lines yet for these. I'm going to blow them out. They're not even $29. Obviously, I knew that wouldn't work. I wasn't thinking about that during the auction, but obviously that is not going to work. So we're not making them $19.99 either. Talking about making it work. They're not even 19. 18. Carat 17. I got to slow my roll here. They're not even $1,799. We are still awaiting a caller here on the earrings. I think once this price gets down to wherever I end up, I don't know yet myself, because we're just going to make sure they go. But they are not going to be here long. And remember, only a couple pairs to go around for everybody. Great gifting idea. I love earrings more than rings for gifting. Why? Because I think rings are just tough. I shop sometimes for rings for my own very closest loved ones, and it's really tough to buy rings for another person. And then you got to worry about sizing and where they're going to wear it and which finger they're going to wear it on and all that. And styling is more specific. I think with an earring like this, it's a little bit more universal. And obviously all you need to know is, does she have her ears pierced? You probably know the answer to that. So here we are with a 17, 16, 15, 14.99. That's a mega value. But we're going even lower than that for you. All you have to do is dial. Then we've got more jewelry on the way. Requests are welcome. 40 minutes left on our Saturday. That's it. And it's not even 14. See, this is the double whammy for me, just for me on the auction. The auction, and these are not an auction, but that last auction has now set somebody else up for the value of a lifetime on more in yellow diamond earrings. And now they're not even $14.99 either. Let me tell you, this is going to make our phone lines go a little crazy wild. I really don't think we have enough of these to go around for everybody who's going to want a pair, especially when you can even get more than one pair, because think about yourself now and gifting. When they're under $1,500 and they're going well under that, I think we have a real opportunity here for gift giving or getting multiple pairs. You and your daughter, you and your mom, you and your best friend, you and just, again, somebody who loves great jewelry, who maybe, again, when you're shopping yellow diamonds anywhere else but here, it's one of the most expensive things you can buy, especially if you are choosing to own natural. The natural yellow diamonds are where it gets really, really pricey. Don't wait. We have one gone, two gone, three. It looks like we have 3 pairs gone already. Okay, never mind 2, because I just saw you hang up. So 2 pairs gone. 2 pairs are gone at $14.99. They're not staying at $14.99. Call me. I don't want you to miss out. You can always go click. You can hang up if they're not right for you. You can hang up if this price isn't the best value you've ever seen. But I really believe that this is going to be that moment you cannot afford to miss out on. I really believe that. We don't see yellow diamond earrings all that often. The ones I've had of late have been mostly bigger drop styles and hoop styles, and they're really, really dressy. I think this could be your everyday style. This could be your every single day wearable. This could be every day, office, daytime, casual, or dressy. It could be your new go-to. It's like a stud, it's just bigger. And you get those really important yellows, most importantly, which is what makes it so just what nobody else is really going to have. And they're not 14, 13, or 12, or $11.99. I want to sell them out. And I know we can do this. We can sell these out when the price gets down this low. And I'm not done. We're going to make them even more affordable for you. They're not even $11.99. This is crazy good, and try them out. And remember, for our new shoppers, you have a money-back guarantee. So you can get them, wear them, see what they're like, see if that yellow diamond material isn't the brightest drops of sunshine you own that just make you happy knowing they're on your ear. And the first thing people really see in jewelry, usually when they look at us, are our earrings. That is why they're important. We may not see them as much, but they are so important in what you wear in jewelry, and they're not even $11.99. We have 2 pairs gone, and only, it looks like, I think, hold on, let's come on over and take a look. 11, $10.99. Let's go. I'm going to sell them out right now. We're going to give these 60 seconds. If they even last that long, I'm going to go ahead and blow them out. This is obviously me just making up pricing here. I'll make them $999 for the pair. And wait a minute, that's a carat 17, total weight, and mostly yellows. Your majority of your earring are yellow diamonds, natural yellow diamonds. And they're under $1,000, well, they're under $1,000 a carat, and they're under $1,000 for the entire pair. And that's a post and butterfly back. That is now, we're in must-have territory. I know it's fine jewelry, but this is like must-have. This is pretty much must-have when you got a value that good. That's a strong value right there. And all you have to do is tell me. Well, you don't even have to tell me anything about gold color. You just probably want to leave them as they are. Then maybe the only thing that we're going to ask is, how many pairs do you want? How many do you want? I mean, right? You got a pair? All right, Edward's got a pair. Are they taking them as is? You don't have to. You could technically do all yellow. I would recommend them just as they are. I think that's your best bet. Shoppers, callers, earring lovers, just go ahead. Oh, yay. Oh. Hi, Barbara. Thank you. I'm reading your super, super, super sweet email. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry your Verizon is wonky. Verizon typically is, yeah. Spectrum is worse. Sorry, Barb. At least online, you know you can watch this online. If your TV ever doesn't have TVON, Direct is reliable, Dish is reliable. But, you know, if you got any of those cable systems and sometimes they're showing, I don't know, dog training infomercials or I don't know what else. What do they show? Knives, whatever. You know TVON.com is the place to be. That's our website. We're always live streaming there. Live streaming. Facebook, you can join our Facebook community and watch there. Or you don't have to be a part of the community. You can just watch. You don't have to interact. You can just hang out. But yeah, Barbara, thank you so much. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you. Adore you. It is. It is a fab. Okay, well, there's one pair left. So yellow diamond earrings still available for one caller who wants that last pair. My goodness, what a value. Do we love it? Isn't that a great, what's up? You want a pair? All right, so last call, maybe 60 extra seconds, Tony, so I can get my next item ready. It's 12:23, which means I got to find something else to show you. And we only have 35 minutes, 36 technically, so the show's gone by quickly. $9.99. What do we want to see? The Tanzanite? How about that big Tanzanite? 8 carat 08? Asher. What else do we have? Oh, that ruby necklace. And still, I have 2 wheels. Uh-oh, I have 2 wheels I haven't shown you. We got a little caught up in our auctions. I have, you know what? Let's get to this one wheel because it's a Zimbaran. Oh, yeah, the Zimbaran heart shape's here. The peach tourmaline is here. A huge kunzite and a morganite that matches the pendant I had earlier, which I still don't know if that's gone yet. Let me show this wheel really quickly, and then let me know if you want the last pair of the yellow and the white diamond carat 17 total weight earrings. There must have. Just try them. I think you're going to tell me. I'm glad I did. I was not sure. I was on the fence. I thought they were way too cheap. So I was doubtful. I was a skeptic. I didn't buy them because I thought they were just too good to be true, and I did buy them because you convinced me, and you know what? I really love them. Yes. Question, Jason? Do you have a question? Oh, good. Let's show you what we have coming up. It's a 4-set wheel. Well, it's all rings. No, I didn't. Nope, I missed it. Do you want to see it right now, Jess, while they're on the line? Jess, I've got it in my hand. I can show it right now. Call me on the last yellow diamond earring. Here's the golden zircon. Is this what they want to see? I have item number 9571, then we'll get to our wheel. And you can still call me on those yellow diamond earrings for $9.99. You should. But here we go with the 1369. Yes, 1369. They're calling it an Asher. It kind of is, yeah, it is. It's just hard to tell. There's so much, the double refraction kind of plays with the cut, so it looks like it's got even more faceting than an Asher usually does. It's item number 1119571. Wow, what color do we even describe it as? It's golden, really. It's got a beautiful kind of a bronzy tone. Then obviously you see those bright yellows. It's 14 karat, 1369 is the size of the center. And then we're going to give you a carat 52 in a take on the signature mounting, all set so beautifully. Love it. Hey, Mary. Oh my goodness, Mary in Florida. Thank you so much for shopping. Hi, Mary. Mary got a pair. She said, I got a pair. So I'm going to assume she means the diamond earrings. I'm going to assume. Very well done. Thanks, Mary. How's Tampa Bay doing, Mary? I mean that sincerely. How are they doing? How's Tampa Bay doing? Or you can just root for the Golden Knights like I'm doing. All right. 1369. I don't think she's a Panthers fan. I know she's a Lightning fan. This is going to be a carat 52. And you know what, Jess, what do we think? Finished on the inside. Oh, they're not on the line? Oh, uh-oh. What? Oh, you've got Cindy there. Boom, she just jumped over here. What does she think of it then, Will? Here's the problem. Cindy, it's $69.99. Let me help her. Let's try it on. She is on the line. She's just with a different operator. There it is, Cindy. That's what it looks like from a distance. I'll blow it out right now. Hey, Will, if she's not super keen on the $7,000 price tag, let me help it. I'm going to go right on down, rock bottom, actually lower than rock bottom. We're going to blow it out. It's got a rock bottom $49.99. I know it's a $13.69 and all, but we got to make this a lot better. It's not $49. That's rock bottom. I'm going to go below. I mean, I feel like we're talking about stones that are mined from the earth. So you really have to go, you know, beneath, lower than rock bottom. This is what we're going to do. It's not $49. It's not $39.99. We only have one like it. It's our last one like it. I'll make it $2,999, Cindy, if you like it. And that is one only. And look at the kind of fiery quality that golden zircon has. It looks like they always do. I mean, a good zircon is going to look like a diamond because of its double refraction. But this looks like a fancy color of a diamond because it's got that beautiful bronzy golden tone. It's fabulous. You'd have a tough time making the 152 diamond mounting for $29.99, but we got the $13.69 in the middle. So that's it. Let's go one more time close up. And you can change the gold color too. So if you want to go more tonal and you wanted yellow gold with it, go ahead. We can do that in yellow or rose gold. Look at all those pops and fire. Now I do have a slightly more yellow zircon as well. Who was asking for a yellow zircon? Cindy? So this one's available. Because she says, give me a little more golden, a little more yellow. Item number 9570, Tony, and then we'll get to that wheel. Hey, Andrea. Oh, my goodness. Is this Andrea in Colorado? I have not heard from you forever. Oh, my goodness. Is it? Yes, Andrea, hi. Got your email. Oh, yay. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Oh, that's right. Her birthday is May 2nd. That's right. Oh, my goodness. May 2nd is Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Oh, Andrea, I'll think of you on Tuesday. I'll be at Disneyland. That's where I'll be. I'm going. I'm serious. I'm going for my birthday, even though mine's not till Friday. But that's, you know, Friday's tough to do a day trip on Fridays and be back with you guys on Saturday morning. So here's 670 of a golden. What did you think of this one? Will, this is gorgeous. It's a 670, half the size, 75 points in a diamond bridge, 2 rows running underneath, like so. And that's going to be yellow gold or change it. I've got this one, you know what, 1777, blow it out. What's that? No. Okay, yes. The only problem is I might keep it. When I see that on the hand, and I feel it on the hand, I'm like, that's very tempting. 1777. So that is going to be happy early birthday, Andrea, to you. Thank you again for shopping with us. So nice to hear from you. Glad you were with us today. Meant to be. All right. Thanks so much, Andrea, and happy birthday. And tell me what you're doing. I want to know what you're doing. What's up? Or maybe she's got family in Vegas. Maybe she's going to Vegas, just like I have family in Vegas. But we've never rendezvoused in Vegas together at the same time. But we got to do that. I'll be out there on May 16th. I'm going out on the 16th. I'll be there for one day. This is gone. Congratulations. All right, coming up, let's build a little wheel here. For a little late, it's going to be my belated Mother's Day celebration with my mom. Yeah, is what we're going to do. So take a look. Yep, she gets one day. I'll be out there for one day and I'll come back. Oh, also, we have a really, really special kunzite here. So I know this is a lot of pink and red and purple pink and red pink, but it's kind of a fun, maybe it's a Mother's Day wheel if you're thinking pink, right? Let's think pink together, and let's more importantly think about value. Actually, I'm going to put this one in the middle, this one heart-shaped Zambaran, and then our big kunzite, and there's our morganite. I'm going to zoom back for you. So yeah, let me know, Andrea, if you happen to be out there. Maybe you'll be out there at the same time. We can rendezvous, get something, get coffee, get tea, get drinks, or we can just go play blackjack for a few hours. All right. Let's take a look at this. Thank you. So guys, just to let you know, the oval zircon's gone, the cushion cut is here. So the cushion cut's still available. The oval, she wanted something a little more yellow, so the oval's gone. Let's also talk, and I think we may still have a pair of the yellow and white diamond earrings left, so call us on those. Also, this wheel's coming down to one crazy low price. We have a beautiful pink morganite. This is a match to a pendant we had earlier, which I'll probably flash if it's still here. I don't know if it is. And then we have this really, really important kunzite in the middle. Well, that's a 7 karat 30, and it's got a karat 13 in diamonds. And then we have the gorgeous Zambaran. This is a royal Zambaran in a heart shape, super rare with the pave on the side. So there's our pink morganite. Pink diamonds around it, by the way. Did I mention that? It does match the pendant, which also had pink diamonds around it in a cushion cut. So either if you got the pendant, want the ring to match, or vice versa, this is the way to go. And then we also have, you know what? One great price. Let me bring it down a little bit. They were supposed to be just $29.99 on the wheel, meaning that big discount, that flat price, all three. I'm going to do better than that, though. What do you think, guys? Let me get you some carat weights here also. 5 carats 43 over here on the pink morganite. That's that private collection material that's true pink, pure pink. Pink diamonds around it, 44 points. The kunzite in the middle, also a square cushion. That's going to be our 730 carat 13 in diamonds, major diamond weight. Then we've got the heart-shaped Zambaran. Oh my goodness, that's rare. That will be, okay, that's going to be a 423 heart-shaped Zambaran with an exact 1 carat diamond weight, and you can change the gold on anything but the morganite. The morganite's got to stay in the pink gold because it has the pink diamond. So leave that in the rose gold. Everything else, kunzite or Zambaran, can be changed in the gold color, and we're going to do better than $29.99 or even $19.99. Only one of each. Oh, let's send them out. Let's send them all out. They got to go. It's our last call here. If you'd like them, just holler at me. They're less than $19, $18, or $17.99. Not supposed to be. That's obviously not the price they're supposed to be. You saw it. It's $29.99 each, but we're taking them way lower. And you know what? Not even $17.77. This is one-of-a-kind pieces all across the board. I love this for these different varieties. Nothing's really a pure, true pink. They're all different shades. Really pinky peachy here, pinky purple orchid, pinky red, purple with the Zambaran. Anything you want, make them $1,699 only. And that's it. We'll give it 60 seconds with that trio of one-of-a-kind designer rings. Question? Oh, who's our new register? Karen in Florida. Wonderful. Did she get earrings or earrings? Very nice. Oh, good job. Thank you so much, Karen, in Florida. Yes. Heart-shaped Zambaran. Let me try it on. That one's already gone. 218 is the number. Here it is for your caller, Edward. They've got the 423 with the 1 carat in diamonds, and I'm going to put it on the hand here for you. So definite. Congratulations there. That's a beauty. So rare to see a heart-shaped Zambaran and a size that's over 4 carats like that is. 423 is the carat weight and 1 carat in diamonds. Congrats. And you can change the gold on that one, as you can with the kunzite that's in the middle or now on the left or right side of your screen as we go back to the close-up here and show you what's left of this wheel. We've now got the kunzite, which again, carat 13 in diamonds with it, so a lot of diamond weight. This one has pink diamonds on the sides. That's 44 points in that pink diamond pave halo. Still have a lot to get to, but not a lot of time. So if there's anything we can show you, anything you need to see recapped, this is the time with about 24 minutes left. Want to hear from you, so we have time to show you whatever it is you need to see before we wrap this Saturday up. We're going to continue this big end of the month sale for our final day of the month tomorrow, and then maybe even something special happening on May 1st, Monday. Ooh, Monday markdowns? Wait, is Monday mega markdown day and it's going to be May Day, May 1st? Okay, that's going to be fun. So we've got really a great celebration going all week long. Also want to show you this gorgeous tanzanite. We have those diamond earrings I mentioned, so we've got big white diamonds. Yes. Yeah. Let me go get it. That's the Zambaran. Here, let's show you the inside of the Zambaran. And so you can see that here from a distance away. There's that inside. So what they do, they really want to show off the clarity of that stone. They have that border of gold at the base that runs all the way along the outside perimeter, so it sits up, nicely elevated off the hand. Look at that clarity on that stone. Very impressive. And then really builds it up with that great scroll work in that basket itself from the profile. And there it is from the front. So really beautiful cutting on that Zambaran. I mean, a really defined, very, very nicely accentuated heart shape there. So sometimes heart shapes can be hit or miss on their cutting, and it's important the specifics of how they're cut. So $16.99 either on the kunzite or the morganite. And then let me show you this really special diamond pair of earrings, because this is really taking a stud that we do a lot, but it's giving it a little bit of a drop. So what I mean by that is nothing that's going to be a lot of movement or really a long dangle. It's just a little drop so that the main event, the center stone, sits just below the earlobe itself. That's really the idea. This is a great style. It's really, I think, just takes a stud style, because you still get that 1 carat total weight in the centers, which are those 50 points each ear. And you see there how dazzling those VS diamonds, and yes, they are VS diamonds. I mean, we don't skimp. It doesn't matter if it's a 1-point accent stone or if it's a 1/2 carat round brilliant. We want you to have the very best level of quality. So it starts with a VS stone. We have item number 579 here for you. And let me know quickly if you'd like a pair, because this is really special. And yes, they're actually going to be white diamonds with white diamond halos, and then still giving you forward-facing diamonds in front of the lever back there as well. So item number is 112-0579. Very important. I just think that if you ever, or maybe at this point you've got second piercings going on, third piercings, and you want to move that stud back, and you're thinking about therefore having a little bit of an extra drop to the front, or you just prefer a drop. And I don't mean a drop that's really giving you a lot of, you know, these individual pieces that are moving like a wind chime and getting tangled in the hair. It just means a simple way to just drop that diamond down below, really meant to sit right at the base or right below the earlobe. And then you have this really great look that's going to be this 1 carat total weight among your centers, but then an additional 22 points. So that's going to be a carat 22 in total here. So 50 points and 50 points like our studs are. And then you have that extra diamond weight around it, which are still VS stones, 22 points there. And yes, you can choose the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold. Totally up to you here. But more importantly, since it's a style we don't see all that often, I want to show you all the angles from a distance away, up close, on the ear, all of that, so you can really appreciate. And who got that sunbar and heart shape, by the way, Edward? Ruth, congratulations, Ruth. Thank you so much. There's that 3/4 inch drop they have. So we know that is a really very popular length to see in a drop earring. So that's the 3/4 top to bottom. All you're going to see are diamonds. This is that lever back style. So this little notch here, that little end point at the back, that's going to just drop down. It's hinged at the base there. So at the very bottom it's hinged. So it opens right up. And then you close it simply by flipping it up. It finds and aligns to that kind of shepherd's hook style, but it's giving you a lot more security than a typical shepherd's hook does, because it's latching so that it's a hoop all the way around. So it's kind of like, I look at this style and I go, well, it's a drop, but it's kind of a stud, but it's kind of a hoop. It's kind of all in one. It's like combining all the classic styles of earrings we see together in one great piece, and then you're choosing the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. But more importantly, this is the way they look from a little bit of a distance away, just so you can see them on and really get an appreciation for how they look when you see them really across the way. And I'll just put it in just about facing forward here. So you see it's going to be at that point there where it just faces out to the world. So you see that really big center stone looking amazing, and you still get those diamonds that are draping, and of course that halo. So when we say drop, it's nothing that's really, you know, long and tons of movement or anything that's complicated to wear. It's really easy to wear, but it's still giving you something other than a stud, but still with that big presence of that large 50 point in each earring. So how about a better value than even that $49.99? Well, let's do better. Actually, guys, when you've got a 3/4 inch length like this, and this is a little more required than a stud earring, doesn't have as much labor because there's not that hinge and that mechanism and all that movement that a style like this has to have. So instead of $49, they're not going to be, let's go back up close and I'll show them to you together as a pair, and it's not going to be $39, $29.99 at all. This is actually one of those values, I think, also for Mother's Day gifting. Even if that's just for yourself, I think this is it's a smart buy, and you can price out big diamonds. And usually there's no option when it comes to a VS center out and about. Usually the best case scenario is you're still looking at SI, which are going to have sometimes a little more visible inclusion, or just be too included to the point where it's going to take away from some of the brilliance that we want to see from our diamond centers like this. So I would say go ahead and look around. But when you look at a size that's as classic as 1 carat total, you're going to find that a lot of times the best quality out there is in SI. SI means slightly included, VS very slightly included. So VS is another step up, and it's really important because when you want the brilliance of your diamonds to show up and show off, you really want that VS. Because even if you can't see visible inclusions, let's say you have an eye clean SI stone, even if there's nothing visible like a big old carbon spot or a big fissure to see, that's still internally, even if they're microscopic inclusions, they kind of take away or dull that brilliance. So you don't end up seeing as much of that brilliance. You don't see as much of that wow factor. That's what you're getting here, where you get to see all that look, you get to see that flash. So with what we rely on brilliance is really that rainbow flash you see. The reds, the blues, the purples, the yellows, the oranges, all of that, that's what brilliance is all about. That's what you're getting here. That VS stone is important. I'm going to take them even lower. Obviously, we've done studs just like this, where there's no extra 22 points. There's no mechanism. It's just a post and a butterfly, and they're a great value. They're a tried and true, will be a forever value that really sets us apart from everyone else. If I give you all this extra drop gold, extra diamonds, mechanism, all the labor that went into it, and we honor the price that we do and have historically done on our stud earrings that are the same individual carat weight, would that be a value? Yes. It's why our phone lines are starting to get busy. I'm going to honor the price. We do our 1 carat stud, meaning just a center stone in a basket with a backing. They're $19.99. Shouldn't be that price, but they are. We are going to honor this style for the same price. So for $19.99, you get the extra gold, the extra length, the extra workmanship that goes into having a lever back, not just a post and a butterfly, but the lever back mechanism, and that drop, which is also bringing you 22 points of extra additional diamonds, and they're the same price as the studs. So I think that's fair, right? So we give you all the extras, same price as our studs, and that, by the way, a stud price is completely obsolete in today's world. You can't get VS 1 carat total weights for $19.99. As a matter of fact, I've done the legwork for you. They're $6,500 for the SI versions, the best case scenario that I have found. So you're usually spending $6,500 for a lower quality diamond stud by itself of the same size. We're giving you the drop here, that beautiful length, not too long, but still everyday wearable, I think, right? If you just want that little extra drop, and something so powerful as still having 1 carat VS diamond centers, meaning 50 points in each ear. They're fabulous. So that's going to be $19.99 for the pair. I love that value. I think it's really important, and it's going to be $19.99. We'll give those 60 seconds, then we're going to move on. Got a lot more to show you here. Any last minute requests? A lot of people like to wait till the very last couple of minutes to get requests in. I say, come on in. We're there. We've got about 15 minutes left. So I would say get requests in now, even if there's something we can recap from earlier. There are a few pieces, like my Imperial is here. That gorgeous Imperial we brought down. The Emerald Cut Fire Opal that we brought out by request, that's here. Men's Mandarin, that's here. Our Black Diamond Slice earrings that were also drops, they're here. Turquoise, I think the turquoise is here. Oh, and also the pink diamond dome style with the pave. Still here as well. All right, coming up. This is last call. Thank you so much. If you're picking them up, well done. I got to flash this Imperial one more time. I don't know how the Imperial is still here. And then we do have a Tanzanite opportunity. This is an 808, so this is really special. I flashed this earlier because we were showing the comparison of how Tanzanites look with yellow diamonds. And I so happen to have a ring here today that's new that incorporates yellow diamonds and white diamonds with your Tanzanite. We usually just see one or the other. And I'll tell you, this stone, it may not sit on that point very well, but it doesn't matter what the angle is. You are seeing super, super, super reds in this Asher. It's item number 8761. We're running really low on time. I know we're probably going to have some requests here at the end of the day. That is a powerful stone. And what it does is it takes 2 square halos, because the Asher cut itself is square. It takes the 2 square halos and sort of overlaps them, interlocks them. You've got yellow diamonds. Oh, by the way, it's item number 8761. The reds are stunning. It's one of those Ashers that rarely happens, where usually an emerald cut or an Asher is going to have a slightly lighter color through the middle. Not the case here. Same gorgeous saturation all the way from one side to the other, even in the middle. And 8761, 808, 30 points in yellow diamonds, 11 points in white diamonds, and that is going to be your perfect way to accentuate an Asher cut stone. We have, okay, I got limited time with you. Let's make this easy. It's like most, oh, did I not mention it's museum reserve? Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned that. It's a museum reserve stone, as you probably already guessed, because looking at the color tells you that museum reserve story, being one of our top stones that we had from the beginning. It also is, of course, Blue Wing Block D. Let me go ahead and polish it up here and also try it on. This is such a pretty piece. I think even prettier on the hand because there's a little open work when you actually see that it's got a little open work around these details here. So especially in the white gold area on the outside, get a little bit of cutout detail. It's ever so slight. Just a little cutout detail there on the edges, but this is a wild, wild stone. It is so impressive. You can see even here, it gets even more saturated from a distance when there's a little less light trained on it. It's going to be 41 points in total diamond weight, but how about having more yellow diamonds than you do white diamonds with it? And if you'd like it, there's only this one opportunity here. Let's go ahead and blow it out. I've got a $99.99. It seems like, I kid you not, if it's a museum reserve stone, it tends to have a $10,000 price tag, and that's where it tends to stay. We will help you right now, and I mean a mega, mega blowout here on an 808. So think about this. Well, I'm going to try to get you down to our lowest per carat price we've seen on an Asher. And I think in order to do that, we have to be, well, $49.99 is not going to cut it. Tell you what, 808. That should be at least $4,500, even if we're discounting and dropping and reducing as we have been all day, which is why if you have a question on anything, you've got to take advantage of these pieces at the prices they were today before we go off the air in about 11 minutes. But this is not even $49.99, $39.99. And just keep in mind at that price where we're at on an 808, that's going to take that down to a per carat level of about $490 a carat. I'm going lower than that. You get the yellow, you get the white diamonds. I love that it's not overdone in diamonds. If you want to wear a stone where the stone is on full display and doesn't have too many diamonds around it, this is a great way to go. But it's not $39, it's not $35, and it's not even $3,499. We continue the madness of this end of the month, end of our week, end of it. I mean, we're just really, this is a be-all end-all of price tags. That's what this is. It's not $34, $33, $32, or $31.99. End of the show is here. We've got 10 minutes left. Let me know what you need to see recapped or any last minute requests. It is not even $3,099 for the ring. We'll blow it out. $2,999, which brings that down. That 808 is now $370 a carat. Okay, technically it's $371 a carat. Do you have it? We're verifying on it right now. $29.99. Let me know when it's officially gone. I don't think that's going to take long, so I'll give it 60 seconds. And then I think, do we have any last minute requests here? Jason, are we working on a request to bring out? Okay, so good. We've got extra time here. I'm going to show you that beautiful ruby necklace. I did flash this earlier. Let me show you the ruby necklace that we have coming up. Since we did have some ruby, well, I had a ruby. I had the ruby ring. This is a cool necklace. It's even reversible to a degree. Got a really neat necklace here. We've not seen this design before, so we'll see. It's a circular style. I'm going to try this on one more time here. Yellow diamonds, white diamonds together. Then we are going to be seeing this necklace is on the way, and it's a full necklace, gorgeous circle lifestyle, but with a ruby. Still have our diamond earrings, by the way, if you want those diamond earrings. The 1 carat with the 22 points. Let's try this on again. Gosh, the reds, I just can't get over it. Even more red than you're able to see on TV. It's happening. Yeah, it's 20. Do you want this one? There's something about an Asher cut. I mean, I love them, but it's just, it's like emerald cuts. There's an elegance, there's a sophistication. When you get the best of the best, like museum reserve color and saturation in red, really just beams those reds out to the eye. It is fabulous. All right, so $29.99. So coming up, ruby necklace time. Shall we show you? Edward, are you thinking about something else? Okay. Just going to check and see if there's any requests. This is usually when people start calling in with their requests here at the end of the day. We have 9 minutes left, actually a little bit less, about 8.5 minutes remaining in the show. So this is when you want to dial in. That is a really, really, really superb tanzanite. Great, and something about the 808. It sounds like it's a nice balanced number there in that carat weight. Let's get to our ruby necklace. We'll go up close. I'm going to hold it up on this stand here for you, and then call me on that tansy. We'll see who's got it, and then look at how beautiful this is. A ruby round with a circular style. There's even that extra diamond here on the other side opposite the ruby. You see that extra diamond that they add before the chain goes up around the neckline. It's so pretty. It's item number is 268. And it is a beautiful circular, we call these the circle of life, but a lot of times they just have diamonds and that's it. Here's where you're starting with diamonds. It's going to be a 50-point round ruby as well. That is Burma. Still get that great clarity we look for. So you have the Burma red, glow, clean, bright stone we love. Reminds me so much of the ring we had earlier. And you get 50 points in the ruby by itself, 44 points in diamonds. We have put this on an adjustable chain for you. So it's one solid necklace. You're not having to add your own chain, which is a really good thing, but to accommodate as many of neckline preferences as possible, we give you the adjustability 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. And let me just check here that it is all 3 different lengths. It is 3 different O-rings, lobster claw clasp, diamond cut chain, and white, yellow, or rose gold. Let's make it a value. Oh, I love this. The meaning behind circular styles, of course, infinite. Circles have no beginning, no end. So it's why we sometimes call them the circle of life in jewelry, right? You have a continuous circle, adding the ruby, which is also, I mean, you could look at that as circular, right? Because it's a round ruby. So that's added there as well. So you get everything that's so unique about this, and yet we so often out in the world overall, you see so many circle styles, they're done in just diamonds. Love that this has that added pop of the ruby. It really gives it just, again, it's an important stone. It's a 50-point private collection ruby out of Burma, but it also has that great glow. Just because it's in a pendant or in a necklace in this case, we don't just say any old ruby will do. It still has to be hand selected to give you the perfect color, the perfect clarity, all the glow we insist upon. And this is a great gift idea because, again, anybody can wear it. One size fits all. 16, 17, 18, so you can wear it a little higher or a little lower on the neckline, whatever the neckline that day dictates, or just whatever's comfortable for you. Or, since you don't know, if you're giving it as a gift, I don't know what length she really prefers. This has 3 of the most popular lengths built in, and a style like this, you typically don't want to wear it an opera length, so this really, again, closer to the neckline. Really beautiful style. We're going to blow it out. You ready? We got a little end of the show special here. We got about 6 minutes left. Take a look at this. $12.99 supposed to be. Nothing wrong with that. But we have the end of the show here and a great piece that I think, again, could be Mother's Day giftable. Could be something for a July birthday, considering this is their birthstone, really featured in this necklace. And I'll show it from a distance so you can get the measurement as well. I'll leave it on that card because I really want you to see here the, the upright with that ruby. But I do want to get you a diameter measurement on the circle itself, which is going to be right at a ½ inch. So a ½ inch in diameter. That's how it looks from a distance away for a little more perspective. There it is against the hand. You can see that chain even gleaming there with the diamond cutting on the chain. Very impressive. White, yellow, or rose. And then this is going to be the entirety of the chain. There's that adjustability. So you see how we have added the 3 different O-rings there. So that's 16, 17, and 18. And look at all that gorgeous chain. I mean, a nice wider chain too. We didn't go skimpy on the chain because it's that ½ inch diameter. So we want it to make sense and be the right proportion. It's not $12.99 after all. That's what it's slated to go out today. We're going to make sure it's a lot more affordable for you. And it's not even going to be $1,000. Wait a minute. $9.99? Oh, what the heck. It's the end of the show. Let's make it even more affordable than $9.99 or $8.88. Oh, let's make this easy. Great giftable, I think, for yourself too. The idea of wearing something simple and elegant but different. There's a lot of people who are just wearing a diamond solitaire. Nothing wrong with that. But I think there's something to be said for a signature style that really is unique to you. How about this? I cannot believe we have a ruby necklace for a price like this. That is all my doing here at the end of the show, though. Let's do it better than even $8.88. Go ahead. Make it $799 if you'd like it. Any gold you want, great giftable there. And it's $799. Last call for requests. We only have about 3.5 minutes left. Yikes. Only 3.5 minutes in our Saturday. Don't forget, let's do it again tomorrow. This was a lot of fun. Let's do it again for our Sunday, shall we? 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern. That's when we start our Sunday, which will be our final day of April. Final show of April, final day of this big sale event that's just this weekend. And we're going to have brand new. We'll have some returning favorites. We'll have all the best for you. And that's going to be how we spend our Sunday. I hope to see you all here at 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Any questions on anything before we go? Yes. Let's put it on. All right. I was going to leave it on that card, but let me go ahead and take it off that card. We'll go to the neckline here. All right. Here it is. There it is on the necklines. Let me get everything out of the way here, and there we go. There's the necklace from a distance away. So That's how it would look up against some extra color there. Look at how beautiful. And of course, that's part of the fun of the circular style is the open work that it gives you. So seeing the open work that you have there through the inside of the circle, then that ruby in the one corner, that's about 2 o'clock is where the ruby is. And then, well, from looking at it in this perspective, it's on your left side actually when you're wearing it. Because remember, everything's backwards on camera. So it's actually that ruby is going to be off to your left side, okay? And then that bigger diamond that extends, you see as that chain meets up with the circle on that right side as you wear it, you're going to have that extra diamond as well. So 2 minutes left. I'll show it back on the hand here as well. And then you'll get a look at it again against a little bit of skin tone here so you can see what that looks like from that angle. And look at how pretty. And there's that diamond cut chain we love. So $7.99 gets that to you. Let me know if you'd like one in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Is there anything else we need to recap? A minute 45 left in the broadcast. Back to do it again tomorrow. Don't miss it. Well, you never want to miss a Sunday. It's kind of the rule. If you're with us one day a week, it's got to be Sunday. You know we do special things every Sunday. But with our countdown to Mother's Day and our final day of April and this sale continuing for this weekend, you do not want to miss tomorrow's show. Yes? Yeah, that one? Sure. I got to go get it. I don't know if I even have it out here in the studio, and I know it's sold. Let me get you something else to look at here before we do that. There's our, you know what, I'll have to just drape it here and hope it holds, and then I'll flash that. That's sold, though. That is long gone. I don't mean to be showing somebody's ring, but I'm trying to do what they ask here. This was the yellow diamond that sold in auction. That's the 3-stone style yellow. That's already gone, though. So, again, congrats to whoever got that. Congrats on that one. Also, we have, let me go ahead and show you one more thing here. Oh, we only have about 30 seconds left. So, actually, I'm going to go right up close here. We're going to show that necklace close up. If you have questions on this necklace or anything else you've seen today, feel free to give us a call. We'll be here for a couple moments after we go off the air. So we're going off the air in about 20 seconds. Again, I invite you to join us tomorrow. We've got a big Sunday show for you. It is the conclusion of this end of the month, end of the week, big Sunday extravaganza sale. Don't miss it. 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. That's noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you all then. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Thanks again so much for watching. Thanks for shopping. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Have a great Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow.